What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate,
I'm Brandon.
I'm Carson.
And I'm Noah.
and thanks for waiting and coming back and tuning in and nerding out with us
Yes.
for the first time in 2026. It's been quite some time, 4 months to be exact. We apologize for the delay, but we're back ready to just get after it. Hall of Nerds is back in full swing. You guys excited?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
was like, seem
excited,
it
dude.
seem a little bit more
Yes.
excited, maybe, but
No. I'm excited.
we obviously got a lot to talk about. There's been a lot to go or been going on in the past year, comic book wise, movie wise, and everything like that. We'll touch on as many things as we can. We're gonna do some fun Mount Rushmores at the end of the episode, so make sure you stick for that. We're gonna be talking about who we think the Mount Rushmore of Marvel, DC, Indie, all these kind of stuff. We're gonna go into so many different categories. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But first things first, we gotta get into some good old fashioned agree or disagree. We each got two things that we're gonna two statements we're gonna state, and we're gonna see if we're gonna agree with them or disagree. Maybe we'll get into some conversations, some arguments, and everything. Who freaking knows? But who wants to go first?
I go first.
All right.
All right. Off of the first trailer, just the first trailer of both of these movies, Supergirl looks better than Superman.
Supergirl looks better than Superman.
Off the first trailer. Not obviously we've seen the
All
Superman
right. All right.
movie.
Okay. Give
Okay,
us a countdown.
give me 1 second. Let me try and refresh my brain of the original Superman trailer. Trying to remember like what happens.
Like not like like the first official
Right.
trailer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I gotta disagree.
I think it's neck
I think
and
it
neck.
does.
I think
neck and
it's
neck. Yeah.
close.
Yeah, it's right there.
I
That
think,
second trailer for Supergirl, oh my
And I-
God.
The second trailer
Oh
was
my
amazing.
I will say
Yeah,
I
second trailer was
agree with why you're saying that. I understand,
Yeah.
and I totally I don't think it's really. It's just like an agree to disagree thing here. I think I'm
A
almost
little
equally as
bit, yeah.
excited for both. I think after an initial view of the first trailer, I think they're equally as good trailers. I'm a Superman guy, so it's just hard for me to ever
That's
be
Yeah.
fair.
more
Yeah.
excited about a girl thing than a Superman thing, just inherently. So if they're both 10 out of 10 trailers, I'm just gonna inherently be a little bit more excited about Superman just because
I
that's
agree.
my guy.
I
But
like the opposite direction they're going with Supergirl because when it comes to like the CW, a lot of the complaints about CW Supergirl was it was just like reskinned Superman. Like it was just
Yeah.
Clark's personality, his life, but with Supergirl. And they're doing like a complete 180, making sure to establish that like she's a completely different character. She's her own thing. She has her own struggles that are different from Clark's. And I think it's really cool. That second trailer got me
Yeah.
so excited.
Second trailer
Yeah.
was awesome.
Oh my God.
That second
Yeah,
trailer
bro.
was so good.
Dude, if they kill, I know in the comics he survives, but if they kill Crypto,
They won't.
Yeah.
I feel like he's
They
a
won't.
moneymaker. Like
Yeah.
everyone loves Crypto.
He'll be
Yeah.
in Mana tomorrow,
bro.
bro.
we're
They
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
kill him, but he's
Yeah.
gonna like
He'd definitely get hurt for
yeah,
sure.
he's gonna like be dying and like
Yeah.
Bro,
on the
like
deathbed, and then Kara's
For
gonna
sure.
save him.
Yeah.
Well, the concept
Lobo, bro.
in the comics wasn't it that he
The-
wasn't actually going to die in the first place? Like the poison wasn't going to kill him, and it was all just like Ruthie trying to get revenge, and so she told Supergirl that.
Been a minute since I read it, bro.
Yeah, also, I
To
don't
be honest with you.
I don't
It's
think
been a
That,
while
that
since
annoying
I've
little
read it.
girl. She looks a lot more bearable in the movie. I will.
She
say.
does. Yeah.
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 that is true. Whatever his name is, his design looks freaking terrible. Though.
Everyone in the movie. Wait,
Uh,
who?
I'm
Krim?
blanking on I'm blanking on the villain.
Krim, yeah, Krim looks
Krim.
fire,
Yeah,
bro.
he looks gas, bro.
Dude, I mean, yeah,
I
like
don't like
obviously
it.
it's very
Really?
different from the original. They're
Yeah.
going for like space scavengers, which is
Yeah.
like fine. I don't mind it. I mean, his original design is literally just a shirtless dude in a tunic.
It
Yeah,
gives
but
some,
like I don't
some
know.
like Mad Max vibes.
Dude, the
It's like,
giant axe, the face
What's that
piercing.
dude's name?
Yeah.
Like Pinhead? Is that his name? The horror character?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I get the
I don't
vibes, I
hate
get
it.
the
It's
vibes.
definitely not like a deal breaker for me
Dude.
whatsoever.
We
He's
can
gonna
all
be
agree.
menacing, bro.
Jason Momoa
Oh,
looks
perfect.
Yeah, it looks
phenomenal,
perfect.
bro.
Perfect.
Dude,
I don't
so
understand. I'm
good,
not
dude.
seeing much, but I do see some flack for it. And I don't understand in the slightest, bro. People are just hating.
Yeah,
it.
You
yeah.
can tell that he's loving playing the role.
Oh, dude,
like
yeah.
he's having fun with it. Like at the
Yes.
second trailer at the end when he's swinging the hook.
Dude, that would
Yeah,
I mean, that
bro.
would be so. It would be so fun to play a character like
Oh,
Lobo,
dude, yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like your favorite character, you read
Yeah.
everything about him, bro. That would be a dream.
I do hope that they don't use Lobo and too much and like take away from the fact that it's a Supergirl movie.
Agreed,
You know,
for sure.
Yeah, like I think he should be in it for sure, but like
Because
it's
he
her movie,
did
you know?
reshoots. Him and David Cornsweet both did reshoots for the movie, so we don't know what happened or what it was about. But
Yeah. I'm excited. It
I'm
looks really good.
so
Yeah,
excited.
I can't wait. Supergirl looks fantastic, and yeah, even though I might like the Superman trailer a little bit more, I think they're equally great trailers, and I can't wait for
Oh
Supergirl.
yeah,
And I told
Yeah.
Nate this. I think it's kind of funny. She used her heat vision more times in the trailer than Superman did in the whole
Like the
Superman
whole
movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's on
Yeah.
demon time. She's
She
on that
is. So,
timing.
dude, when she turns and like lasers the guy out the ship, I was
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
dude.
nuts.
Yeah, her heat vision honestly looks really good.
It
yeah,
does. It does. The
Yeah.
fight scenes in general, but
yeah.
all right, y'all
Facts.
ready for another one? I think I got a pretty crazy one. I don't know if I'm gonna get many agrees on this one.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Wait, and I just blanked on it. I was thinking about it the whole time, and then I started thinking
I
about Supergirl.
disagree.
Y'all
All right.
ain't ready for this one.
Yeah, y'all ain't ready for this one,
All
and neither am I. All right, someone else go. I have to remember it.
right, I
Okay.
got you. I got
Go
you.
for it.
Spider-Man: Brand New Day
I
will
remember
be the
already.
best Spider-Man movie for Tom Holland.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, yeah. Agree or disagree?
All right, I'm ready.
Three,
I'm ready.
2, 1. Got
Boom.
we're all on the same
100%.
page.
That movie
Yeah.
looks phenomenal. Like
It really does.
like
It
it's one of those
does.
things where it looks like they're putting a lot into the movie, and normally you'd go like, "Oh, that's too much. It's not going to work." But specifically for a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man movie, it feels perfect. Like
Agreed.
My
it's very
thing is-
chaotic, like a comic book would be. You know?
Exactly. And everything in the trailer, you can tell, like, that's a montage clip. Like, tarantula, boomerang. Like, that's not going to be, like,
And it's
drawn out.
misdirection. They're not showing us who
Exactly.
the real villain is, what's really
Yeah.
going
So,
on.
I think the real villain is Keith David, who's voicing over the trailer.
Mhm.
And I think he's playing Miles Warren, who is a professor at MIT who is, I forget exactly, but he studies mutations, right? And so the thing
Oh.
that's probably going to happen is someone hires Scorpion, maybe him, to sting Peter with whatever, and that's why he mutates and gets the organic webbing.
That could make sense.
Mm.
It does make a lot of sense.
Because I think a lot of people, I mean, it's like I really thought they were going the mutant route, and they were going to make him a mutant, which would be because they did it.
Yeah.
They kind of did it with Wonder Man and Miss Marvel. So I was
Yep.
like, they could be, which I
Don't-
wouldn't really like, to be honest. But
If
Exactly.
they make Spider-Man a mutant, I'm gonna be upset. They could make him a mutate. That's
A
fine.
mutate,
If they make
exactly.
him a mutant. That's just ridiculous. You're taking
maybe the
Exactly.
villain,
And
maybe
I
the
think
villain's
that's
Mr.
why
Sinister.
I think that's why Bruce Banner is in the movie because he's a mutate, not a mutant.
Yeah.
So like he's gonna go to Bruce because he knows
Mhm.
Bruce has been through this, even though Bruce has no idea who he is.
What if he's playing
it's gonna
Mr.
be cool.
Sinister and Mr. Sinister's experimenting,
That would
trying,
be cool.
trying to bring mutants out, like trying to
Yeah.
activate mutants?
Honestly,
mutant
I haven't
gene?
even thought about that. Mr. Sinister can make a lot of sense, but especially with all the gene
Yeah.
theories and everything. Because if
That would be
Gene's in
crazy.
it, then that sets
He's
up
keeping
Madeline
Jean like
Pryor.
locked up
Be crazy.
and all those
Yeah.
things. Mr. Sinister could work, but I just want Mr. Negative.
I
Like
I
that's
was
who
gonna
I
say
want.
that would be cool, and I could understand Mr. Sinister. I don't want that in the slightest. I fear
Yeah.
I fear they're gonna turn this shit into an X-Men movie, and like I don't want Jean Grey in it. I don't want Sadie Sink to be Jean Grey.
I'm
in it.
with
I
you.
don't want
See,
that at all.
okay, I don't want Jean Grey in it, but I do want Sadie Sink to be
Okay,
Jean
yeah, that's
Grey
not really
in
what.
the
Yeah,
MCU
Sadie
too.
Sink as Jean, I'm fine with
I
that.
think that's so good, dude.
But
You
if
get,
Sadie
like,
Sink is in this Spider-Man movie, then I don't want her to be Jean
if
Grey.
she's in a
because
huge role, I agree. But it's
I do
just
not
like
want Jean to be.
just shows up. Or
I just
whatever,
don't
you
think.
know?
Well, one, because also the whole like scenes of people like getting possessed almost and everything, getting their minds controlled. People are saying they think that's Jean, and I'm like, okay. So then one, why is Jean Grey in this Spider-Man movie? And two, why the hell is she freaking possessing people and like being? Because
Yeah.
that was some evil.
Agreed.
That was
Because
some
I was
evil
thinking
possessions.
Mr. Negative too, but his powers don't work like that.
Yeah, he
either.
doesn't
Yeah, see, and
transfer.
that's
He's
I
gotta
don't
touch
want them to switch up powers like that drastically. That feels like a drastic switch up if he doesn't have to touch the
Yeah,
person.
but who
I
has
agree.
that power? Like
There's not very many people that have that power. Like at least Spider-Man villains, I don't think there's any. I could be wrong, but
I saw some people saying like they were doing like Morlun and like the spider totem, and I feel like that's too much. Like I don't
see
think there's-
if they do that, then Keith David is probably Ezekiel, which would also be dope.
Yeah,
because
if-
that could be cool.
Yeah.
But they just
I
did
don't think-
Ezekiel
yeah,
for
exactly.
Madam
They
Web.
just
I don't
did
think
that
they
in
do
Madam
it
Web
again.
and-
Exactly.
fumbled the villain.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
All I know is Daniel Destin Cretton absolutely cooked on Shang-Chi. I trust him, and he was the
Facts.
producer for Wonder Man. So
Yes,
like
yes.
he's gonna cook. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, no, I can't
Yeah.
freaking wait. There are a couple things I'm worried about, like the whole mutant thing and X-Men thing, and but overall, I think it's gonna be great.
Bro,
It looks
like
great.
people were saying that the trailer just like looks bad, and I don't understand what they're
I
talking
don't
about.
see it.
I'm
It
like,
has all
like-
the bits and pieces that you want from a Spider-Man trailer. Like the first
Yeah.
trailer.
like, bro,
Yeah.
When he's free falling off the building and we see his eye in the
Inside.
map.
Ah, it's
Dude,
such a
that
good
was
shot.
such a cool. I love that. I love
That
that.
was
bro.
awesome.
Honestly, though, it low key. I mean, like it makes no sense because it's skin tight, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
look like that. But it is a cool shot.
It's a cool
Well,
shot.
they got to
Yeah.
fit the little
For sure.
camera in there so we can see.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, of
got to be
course,
some
bro.
space.
But well, yeah, I agree with that. But also, I mean, they got a 32-inch TV screen around RDJ as Iron Man. So,
I
like,
mean,
True,
you know,
true.
Yeah, bro,
yeah.
got the fucking widescreen curved
Yeah.
monitor.
Bro's like in there doing this, and it's just in his head.
That is true. Bro's literally having FaceTime calls.
And seeing even more scenes of the suit, this is contender
Suit's
for
awesome.
contender
I think
for
it is.
top suit, I think.
It's my top suit.
Look,
honestly.
I'm a TASM 2 suit defender. It's the best suit.
See,
I think.
Yeah.
I'm
It just
aware.
is.
Maybe I should have saved this but I'm aware that this is a hot take. So I should have saved this for hot takes. But I'm a TASM 1 suit till I die kind of guy. And I'm
no,
a
see,
like,
I mess
I'm
with the
very
TASM 1
aware
suit.
that it's not the most accurate thing. I just think it is so sick and so perfect for that movie and that world and that universe. And it's just so
I think it's
Spider-esque
I think it's one of the few that like I think a modern day teenager could make that because he literally
Yeah.
just like
And-
puffed.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
It's
think it
not-
would be,
that inaccurate. Spider-Man has had yellow lenses
No.
plenty of times.
and I
Yeah.
think it would be way higher on my list if it had white lenses. I don't hate the
I
overall
like the
suit.
yellow. I like
Yeah,
it.
I don't dislike it,
Like-
but it's not my favorite.
Bro,
I have
I
the
would
same
never
feeling
want-
about the.
Like every other Spider-Man suit that we've ever had, I wouldn't want yellow lenses on it. I want the white lenses. White lenses are superior. It's just for that specific suit and like that specific movie and that specific it's my favorite suit. So
I
honestly,
wonder.
I don't know if that's ever going to get
I have the
I
same.
mean, the black
Go ahead,
suit is
Brandon.
my favorite. The Toby Black suit is my
Oh,
number one
absolutely!
favorite.
It's
That's
the
up there.
best suit of all time. Best suit of all
Classic
time.
suits.
I feel like TASM 1 has that same feeling as Man of Steel. Like that Superman suit
True.
is very similar to the TASM 1 Spider-Man suit, where it just like darkens the colors. It makes it more, which obviously for the Sonyverse, if they were trying to go for
I
more-
see where you're coming from.
But I think TASM 2 just took the like Sonyverse design and then brightened it up and made it more Spider-Man.
I wouldn't even say it's darker because honestly, I'm pretty sure Toby has the darkest Spider-Man suit. Like in terms
I think
of
you're right.
Spider-Man,
In
the
terms of
red
it's
on the
very similar.
Spider-Man 3 suit is dark.
Yeah, and the blue's dark on all of them.
My thing is
for
it's
Toby.
the TASM 1 suit where it might not be the most Spider-Man-y, it's the most like spidery. It's the most like bug-like.
Dude,
Like
bro.
True.
it's
That's what I was
shiny
about
and
to
it's
say.
like
So,
yeah, I love
As
I
far
love
as
it.
as far as texture goes, all we had seen in suits before is like Toby's raised webbing, but the texture on the TASM 1 suit, it is all
Yeah.
texture.
It looks like a freaking football. Like it's like a basketball, dude.
Oh,
Like
it's
it's
so
so
That's true.
cool.
It's got like the hexagonal like
Yeah.
texture.
I do like that in this new suit. It's almost like they took inspiration from Toby and
Everything.
Andrew's suits. I hope there's a scene. It doesn't
That's
have to
what-
be in there, but if
I
there's
agree.
a scene where Tom says something about that, that'd be perfect.
100%
'cause
because
when
he
he met
100% did that. Because
He met Andrew and Toby, and then he took the influence.
He
and-
literally he does not view them as other Peters, bro. He views those as his brothers, bro. And
Yeah.
like
Hopefully that just made me think hopefully there's like a funny little joke about the organic webbing then.
Okay.
Bro,
dude, there's
Yeah.
gotta be, bro.
Yeah.
'cause
Has to be.
that was such a cool scene in No Way Home where they were like, that comes out of you, like,
Yeah.
and now it comes out of him. Like, something
Yeah.
has to happen with that.
Yeah, even if it's small. But
Or
saying,
Secret
I'm-
Wars, like maybe like they meet again. He's like, "You got organic webbing now?" Like that'd
This
be
movie's
so
gonna be
cool.
bad.
yeah, that would be what
I'm an organic web all over the movie theater.
All right.
yeah,
I'm gonna hit y'all with an agree disagree.
All right,
real
let's
quick.
hear it.
Okay.
Let's see. Vincent D'Onofrio's performance as Wilson Fisk in Born Again specifically should be in the conversation for top villain performances of all time.
So,
I'm gonna be
counting
honest. I'm
season
gonna be
2?
honest. I haven't seen season 1, so I'm gonna opt out of this one.
Are we counting what we've seen for season 2 as well?
Yeah, like up to this point in Born Again specifically.
Okay, I will also say I haven't seen the first 3 episodes of Born Again. You guys can talk about or of the new season. You can talk
That's
about
fine.
them if you want, but I've seen the first
I mean,
season.
honestly, it wouldn't even play a huge
Yeah.
impact.
But I'm gonna so yeah, take that knowledge with it. So I haven't seen maybe there's
Okay.
some absolutely legendary performance in the first 3 episodes of this new season,
Well,
but I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. I'm going.
I agree.
I only
I
say
agree.
disagree
I
because
just-
I think he's better in the original show.
Well,
And so
see,
I think
so-
that is where
I'm totally with you there, but the stuff that he does in season 1 specifically of Born Again is like
I agree.
I think
bro
with-
is bro's
okay,
actually
so,
scary. Bro is
I mean,
scary on screen,
yeah,
bro.
he crushed his head in.
Yeah.
like I'm
I was
not
trying to
gonna
avoid spoilers,
no, no,
but
no. See, I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who.
Yeah.
And then he the stuff with the cages,
Mhm.
like so, like I do agree. Like
I need to catch up.
he's
I
up
think
He's
there,
that's
way
more
bro.
like would you say that his performance in that though is better than his I'd say it's about the same. Like I wouldn't say
it's
Born Again
I
alone.
just
That's what I mean.
I
Like
don't
I think it's the
know.
whole show. I think
See, I think it all plays into a factor because
like that
having the
first time he
huge.
slammed that dude's head in the door in the
Well,
first
that's what I'm
season, like
saying. But having this whole new like Disney Marvel budget to where they can have a lot more special effects for certain
I
violent
agree. I think
things.
the show maybe improved a little bit, and like the stakes have improved, and
Yeah.
like yeah, the production around it.
I
But
just
like
bro's
Vincent
presence
D'Onofrio as
is
himself, I
like
feel like has been putting in the same. Like it's been peak since day one. So I wouldn't necessarily say just based off his Born Again. I'm basically agreeing with you, but I just think his initial seasons were just as good
yeah.
acting wise. Like maybe
I
production wise,
I
it wasn't
don't
as good.
disagree with that
Yeah,
at all. I think they're. I think.
If I reword it and say his performance in its entirety,
just
I
in
think
Daredevil.
it's definitely up there.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely
Yeah,
up
no,
there.
I would argue he's probably in top 10 villain range.
Yeah, bro
I'd have to
is.
really think about it, but he's probably up.
I'm getting to meet him in May, which is kind of fire. He's coming
That
to
is,
the Nashville con, so yeah, bro.
that's good.
If they get Charlie, bro, it's gonna be raps. It's gonna be raps for my wallet. Anyway, whoever's
Oh,
next.
I talked to Charlie. He said he'd be there.
Oh, W, appreciate
Yeah.
that. Appreciate that.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I got a
Sir,
banger for y'all. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
get three disagrees, but I'm ready to talk about it. Jorge Jimenez should leave Batman.
Should leave
Should leave
Batman?
Batman. Three,
Three,
two,
two.
one.
You're out of your darn mind. Get out of here, Stu. You
And
can't even be on
Brandon,
here.
you already
Get
know
out
what
of
I'm
here.
gonna say. You already know
I
my
know what
reason.
you're gonna say.
It's
He should be
it's
doing Spider
he
Man.
should
No,
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 not
no.
even Spider-Man.
agree.
He should just do other he's too good of a
Yes,
talent to
bro.
waste his talent on one
Yes,
singular character for
because
8 years.
because look at Dan Mora. If he was still on World's Finest, don't get me wrong, it'd be one of the best books still on shelves. Like issue 50 just proved that. But he's done so much. He's one of the best for every single character at this point, in my opinion.
Here's my thing, Brandon.
Jorge can do that too.
Look, no,
Because
I
his
agree. I
Justice
agree that
League
Jorge
and like
should be doing more, but I would not sacrifice his Batman to do it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
He is
If
the
he
best
leaves,
Batman. Look, I am a Jim Lee fan till I die. Overall, Jim Lee is my favorite artist. Jorge Jimenez is the best Batman artist of all time.
And I'm not mad at that at all. So
all time.
I'm not mad
Dude,
at that.
all time.
I'm not mad at that. I
Okay,
just don't
I've
know
never
that he
seen
can.
a better Batman.
Neil Adams is up there, bro.
Don't care.
okay,
Agreed.
Don't care.
but like y'all take Jorge
Oh.
away. Who you putting on Batman to maintain the sales?
Literally
Because
anyone. But here's my thing, like
DC's got a lot of artists that can handle Batman,
But
bro.
they
Like,
could handle it, but they would not cook like Jorge.
what if they just like what if you just
What if Dan
what if you
Mora
just
was
let
on
What if you
Batman?
just let like
It'd be
for
great.
example,
Still
for
wouldn't be
example,
Jorge
in
Nah.
a quick change,
I
for
don't
example, just
know.
let Dan Mora and Jorge Jimenez switch on Superman and
Switch on
Batman.
Superman and
See,
Batman.
I
And
feel the
then-
same way about Dan Moore on Superman. I love Jorge's Superman. It's so freaking good. I would not sacrifice Dan Moore on
No,
Superman.
that's
To
understandable.
be fair,
but Dan Moore is
I
different.
agree with that.
Dan Mora
belongs on Superman.
I agree,
And
but
Jorge
he's also
belongs
doing
on
other
Batman.
work. Dan Mora does other work. He's
True.
doing Transformers.
Now-
he does
now,
World's Finest
like-
here and there. You see
So I
him on
agree
other
with you.
series.
Jorge should be doing more.
Jorge
I think
only
I would be
does
more.
Batman.
I think I would be more apt to agree if they were swapping and doing some Marvel characters. I would
I agree. That's what it doesn't. My main thing, like all I said is Jorge should leave Batman. It's not he should
I
leave Batman
agree.
to do this, to do that. It's just in general, and then it should go because
because
Never.
Because
like
it's not like you can't ever come back. to
exactly he
Batman.
can come
Right.
back. My thing is I agree with you, Brandon. Jorge is easily one of, if not the best Batman artist of all time. He's easily the best Batman artist in modern time.
Modern day.
And but that being said, like he's done like 8 years of Batman work. Like
Yeah.
we at this point, like let's just see that Superman Spider-Man was some of the best
So
artwork I've seen
gas,
ever.
bro.
I would love Jorge on Spider-Man. I would love Jorge on
So
Superman.
gas.
I would love Jorge on literally anything. I'm at like Jorge on a Green Lantern book, Jorge on
but
a
that's
Flash
the point.
book,
He's been
Jorge
there
on
for
a
Flash,
Captain
8
America
years.
book. Anything Jorge would be awesome.
Feel that he's missing though when he's like this recent issue of Batman, written amazingly. Matt Fraction killed it. Ryan Sook's art was good. It was good art, but you can feel the absence of Jorge. The book didn't feel like it had felt before because he wasn't on it. If you go back and read James Tynion's run, phenomenal all the way through. But those issues that Jorge's not on, you can feel the absence.
But that's only because he's been doing it for 8 years.
No,
So
it's
just
because
different.
it's perfect. It's because
Well,
it's the
but
perfect
I don't
Jorge
agree with
Jimenez
that because
is
like
he can't do it
issues-
forever. He
and
can't
the
do it
issues
forever.
he's not on in Chip Zdarsky's run is still good. Like they're still great.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that the Hawthorne issues aren't lackluster compared to Jorge.
Which issues are those?
Those are like there's a bunch of them. The Hawthorne, when he goes to the other world and meets those issues were drawn by Jorge.
I don't disagree with that, but they're still good. Like
they're good. No, exactly. They're good, but they're not Jorge.
And I could bring up another argument in the aspect of let someone else get a shot.
I mean, true.
Dude, they got 50 Batman ongoings at a time. Everyone has a shot at Batman. Main title.
But that's not the same.
Because
Exactly.
Michael Janin just did freaking Detective Comics. Now Pete Woods is on it. Before that, it was Evan Cagle. Before that, Detective Comics is one that has had like 50 different artists.
Any
in the
of those
last couple
artists,
years.
I would be totally fine. Evan Cagle on main Batman, I would be so down for that. that'd be epic.
I don't know.
Then,
Michael
like you
Janine
said,
on main Batman, I could rock with that too.
And then you can put Jorge on a different Batman book if you want to. A 6-issue Elseworld, and he can go do something else too. So you still get his Batman, but he's also doing something else.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sacrificing Jorge. I can't do it.
You're being selfish.
I am being selfish because Batman's my favorite character, and no, you guys can't have him. He's mine.
Honestly, bro, somebody I would like to see do Batman because of his world's finest is Adrian Gutierrez. I think that would be guess.
That would be sick.
It would be really cool.
That would be really cool. I would be very down for that. But look, he should leave.
I get it, bro. That's how I feel about Dan Moore. So
it's the same reason that Daniel St. Pierre should leave Wonder Woman. Yeah, Wonder Woman's a bad book, but it's the same reason. It's a too good talent being wasted. Too good of a talent being wasted on an individual book.
I disagree. I disagree on that again. I think Daniel St. Pierre is the perfect Wonder Woman artist. You need to get rid of Tom King. Don't punish Daniel St. Pierre for Tom King having a sucky.
It's not punishing. No. It's just that you're too good of a talent. It doesn't matter what the book is. They're too good of talents to be wasted on an individual.
Exactly.
book.
Am I wrong? Did Daniel St. Pierre did he do Dark Crisis?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Think so.
His art is being wasted on Wonder Woman. He's one of those artists that should be drawing multiple characters.
But the thing is, it's
a huge roster.
I feel like you aren't realizing it's an honor to write Superman, Batman, or to draw Superman, Batman, or Wonder Woman.
Agreed.
Dan Moore is going to want to stay on Superman because it's Superman. Jorge Jimenez on Batman because it's Batman.
Transformers.
Daniel St. Pierre, it's an honor to draw Wonder Woman. It's an honor.
Of course.
The fact that Tom King is ruining it should not ruin that honor for him. He should be able to go.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. It's that he is too good of a talent to only be on one book.
Facts. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree with that for Jorge. If you had said Jorge should be doing more books, I would agree. I just don't think we should sacrifice him on Batman or St. Pierre on Wonder Woman just so they could do other books. Because
that's where we disagree.
They are the perfect artists for like these characters.
Jorge is the perfect Batman artist, but he's done it for 8 years. So let him become a perfect artist for another character as well.
And their followings are so huge that people are reading these books strictly because those people are on the art.
So then let them help other books get good numbers as well. Batman is always going to sell. Whether Jorge Jimenez is on Batman or not, Batman is selling no matter what.
Here's a point. How many books before the Absolute books were Nick Dragotta, Hayden Sherman, and Rafa Sandoval doing? Like all the time, you know? They're huge artists in their own rights now. Nick Dragotta had East of West back in the day, and he had some books here and there.
Really, it was Sherman had a few books.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Rafa.
Rafa
it was
killing
just Rafa,
right? Exactly.
He was doing Superman.
So, but now look at Nick Dragotta, dude.
Black
His
Adam.
line at every con is huge. So, like, if you put Jorge on a different book and you give somebody, from back in the day, Batman, they might be able to cook just as well as Jorge. Like, we don't know that because
that's what I'm saying. You got to give someone else a shot.
Yeah, exactly. You got to.
It's like Dexter Soy on Nightwing, replacing him with Dennis Cowan.
Exactly. Imagine Dexter Soy.
I like Dennis Cowan on it,
brother. If we get Dexter Soy on Batman,
I love Dexter Soy.
It would be, brother. Like, I need this dude to start coming to cons.
No, you know what I need? I need
at this
point,
point,
to get back on
you just want to have
I need
it's like for like an artistic purpose. You just want to see like new takes on the character and everything.
Stuff.
Yeah, and that's why we have guest artists and other series and all these things. Because like I said, we got Ryan Sook on Batman for like 4 issues.
Speaking of guest artists, real quick, are y'all hyped for Weather Deladera to be on Absolute Batman?
I'm very excited about
that.
That's going to be really cool. I don't mind guest artists. You got to give people time to believe. I think that realistically, Jorge could be doing more books right now. Same with Sam Pierre. Dan Mora's doing, like you said, like 3 right now on top of 100 covers a week.
Exactly.
He can be, is the thing. Not necessarily that he should not be doing Batman. He could be doing more books. I get that.
I think the thing is, like, I think he makes enough money from Batman, like,
For
so
sure.
he doesn't need to do more books, which I get it. That's totally, I would do the same, Same
be
with
fair,
Sam Pierre. He probably makes enough money from Wonder Woman.
I feel like we don't know how
Despite it
much
being
money
Tom
these
King, it
people
still gets
make.
picked up.
Like, I feel like we don't know how much money these artists and writers make. If you really think about-
enough for
based off
Jorge
of-
to dress up as Spider-Man and promote Superman and Spider-Man.
I
That
know-
was hard, bro.
I know
That was tough.
That was
artists
sick.
artists work a lot differently than writers because
Yeah.
artists can sell their original art pieces and stuff like that. So
artists usually
they
make
a-
more than writers.
Yeah, but then you have somebody like Scott Snyder who's
Obviously,
probably
yeah.
making a killing right now. Like he probably
Brother.
is.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, Brandon and I were talking about this the other day that like the biggest names in comic books are artists.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
For
There's
sure.
only
Oh,
a
yeah.
few writers.
It's always
names
been
out
like
there.
that too.
Yeah.
Like it's
Do you think even
always
back in
been
the
like
day,
that.
exactly?
Yeah,
The only big names to like really get up there with your McFarlane's, Jim Lee,
Jeff
freaking
Johns.
Ditko, like those guys, like I'd say it's literally
Mark
Stan Lee.
Wade.
Stan Lee is the only name to like get to the level because like think about Todd McFarlane, like that Todd McFarlane alone, that's probably like the comic book name. Jack Kirby, like all these guys, Steve Ditko, and then even currently like exactly Scott Snyder is currently up there and everything like that. But I'd say the biggest name in comic books right now is Dan Mora.
damn Mora.
Wow.
Yeah.
Especially after somebody that just stood in his line. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
Shit's ridiculous.
Dude, I got there like 45 minutes early,
Like,
and
and
I'm glad I
like-
did because it was like down the.
And
freaking-
we both stood in Scott Snyder's line. Like, bro, Dan Mora's line is ridiculous.
Did you wait longer than 3 hours?
I didn't, but some people
Oh.
did. Like some people in the line did. I was first person in Dan Mora's line.
Oh hell yeah!
I was too.
I was
Yeah.
I was first person there, bro.
I was like, I brought 50
went to
books for
Artist
you. I'm
Alley.
gonna wait.
Yeah, bro, I went to Artist Alley. Immediately looked for Dan Mora, bro.
Dude, I felt so bad because it's like I promise I'm not a reseller. I genuinely love your work.
See, and
Like,
there was a reseller there, bro, and I felt bad watching them like take out stacks of the
You
same.
can tell
book.
though, even
You
if you're
can tell
getting,
this is
dude,
a random issue of a
100%.
random run.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
If you're getting
uh,
50 issues signed, you can tell when those are 50 issues that are going to.
Exactly.
It's like
Nah,
do
your
like
first-
duplicates.
different
Like you probably didn't get
covers,
any
exactly.
duplicates.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
I had to cut it down. I couldn't get
if
duplicates.
if you're walking around with one of those red wagons,
Yeah,
we know
you're
you're a
God.
reseller, bro. Get out of here.
I mean,
Get
like
outta
I'm
here.
not. My thing is, it's like I understand that it's like a crucial part of the industry that helps keep it
For sure.
afloat, and I get it. Like, make your money, get your bread, but like, it's like
Don't be
that.
that
It's
guy,
like
bro.
now we know your character. Now we know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, dude, I love that clip.
Yeah.
It's awesome, bro.
But all right, who's got the next? Brandon, I think it's back.
I
to
think
you.
it was back to me.
Yeah, it's back to
Agree or disagree? Okay. Marvel ending the Ultimate Universe is one of the worst decisions the company has ever made.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
I agree, but I disagree because
No,
I think
I'm gonna agree with exactly what you're about to say.
I think it was going downhill, and it was good that it ended. So that's why I slightly disagree. But it could have went on, and they could have done great
I think
freaking things
the-
with it. It could have been amazing.
Yeah, I think the only reason it started going downhill is because they canned it, and they told their creators like, "Yep, we canned it. Wrap it up."
I agree.
And then they
Yeah,
started
nobody cared.
caring.
And
less,
honestly,
but-
yeah, you could keep it going, get different creative teams on these books, leave the people who want to stay, like a Peach Momoko wanted to stay on X-Men, let her stay. If, I don't know, freaking Dennis Camp doesn't want to do the Ultimates, you can give it to someone else. Hickman doesn't want to do Spider-Man, give it
That's
to
what
someone
they were
else.
scared of. They were scared that the numbers would drop if they did something like that.
But to be
Which
fair,
they
the numbers
would,
were
but-
insane. Yeah, it was already better than Marvel was doing.
yes,
So,
I
Well,
have.
I don't. I mean, like as far as like the sales go, did y'all not see? Gosh, I can't remember who told me, but somebody was like was told about how Marvel does their sales for ongoings. They are guaranteed 10 issues, but they pay attention to the sales up to issue 5, and if they drop below a certain margin, they can it. So like you really only get 5 issues to
make something work.
make something work. And I'm like, dude,
Which makes no
5
sense because the first
issues?
5 issues of Ultimate Spider-Man was some of the best shit I ever read in my entire life.
That's what I'm
bro. So,
saying.
like,
And then we can
first-
it, bro.
first 15, whatever the
All the
last
way through
issue
that
of
Kraven.
the Craven. Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
Craven arc should have lasted like half a year.
And dude, that
And I don't
last
know why they didn't do that.
that last issue of Ultimate Spider-Man, phenomenal. Like
Phenomenal.
one of the
Agreed.
best Spider-Man
Best
issues I've
issues.
ever read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wish Kaketa was on every page of the art, but
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
like, bro, like to this day, the Christmas issue, I think it was issue 12 for Ultimate Spider-Man, one of my
Well,
favorite issues
yeah.
of all time. I
Yeah.
freaking love
It's
that
a
issue.
solid,
I
fun,
think
good
it's
issue.
look, and it's no hate for Messina because I do like Messina's art and it's good. I do think it took a lot of down whenever Messina took over for Kaketo because a lot of people were picking it up for the art.
Because of Kaketo, bro.
Yeah, a lot of the art was the pull in for Hickman's story,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yeah, it kind of had a little bit of
And that,
a
like, I
downfall.
think I don't
I'm
know
with
if
you on
they
that.
like originally planned to end it or something, or if they just kind of dropped the ball on these creators because some of these
They
storylines
dropped
still
it, bro.
like bro,
They dropped
Ultimate Wolverine still is not meshing with anything that's
No.
happening elsewhere in
I
Ultimate
was
My
Wolverine.
I
biggest
was
problem
I liked
was
Ultimate Wolverine a lot. I
I
was
do
someone
too.
who was
I
the
do too.
I
opposite.
love Wolverine.
My
I love
biggest problem
Capuccio's art
is
is
the
fantastic.
two X-Men teams. What are we doing?
Bro,
Why do we
yeah.
have Peach Momoko's X-Men over here that feels
Mhm.
excluded
Dude,
from Wolverine and the like actual original X-Men, whatever they are, over here? Like that
Peach
was my biggest problem with the Ultimate Universe.
Peach is phenomenal.
And then you had
I had to
Storm off and
reread
Black
every issue
Panther.
twice.
Like,
I had to read every issue
Exactly.
twice, bro.
It
I
was
could not.
really confusing and plus yeah, like you were having the same powers of like a character and Cyclops, a
Yeah.
character of magic and magic.
Yeah.
And you have these
Yeah.
two characters that have the same power set that was supposed to be a replacement of these characters. And then over at Wolverine they were like, "Oh, but we're still going to do those."
yeah,
And,
right. Like when I saw
and then it makes
Cyclops.
Ultimate X-Men like what's the point now?
Yes,
Like,
bro.
you
It's
know?
so weird.
Because they're not even like the only people who are interacting with the rest of the Ultimate Universe from Momoko's run was freaking what's her name with the electric
Maystorm.
Yeah,
Maystorm.
May Storm.
She was the only one that really actually came over.
Yeah.
And then
You
we
know,
just
I
had
mean,
to
I guess-
throw Miles Morales in there.
And that's not saying
valid.
the series
That's valid.
wasn't
My thing about
good,
Ultimate
but-
X-Men compared to Ultimate Wolverine is like there's always multiple X-Men teams. Always. So
Agreed.
like and they're always doing their own things. Like always. There's X-Force, there's X-Men, there's like there's so many different X teams and like and then so aside from that, like realistically, like I feel like people saw Ultimate X-Men and they're like, "Oh, where's Wolverine and Jean Grey?" And then so they're like, "This isn't an X-Men book," but it isn't an X-Men book inherently. If anything, I feel it's more of an X-Men book than Ultimate Wolverine is because it's a book about mutants being mistreated and being like segregated for being a mutant and everything. And I thought it was beautiful commentary on like a lot of bad things that happen to kids in the world and everything like that and they get mistreated, they get put
I don't disagree.
all this kind of stuff. So I just thought yeah, I thought it was like the most perfect X-Men book for the time period and
Yeah.
They're
Ultimate
both
Wolverine lost me the second that fool turned into a bear. Like obviously I understand that shit he wasn't actually a bear, but that issue was just like
Like
What the
what kills me is like the Ultimate End issue 1 of Ultimate Endgame drops the same week that Ultimate Wolverine does. The end game of the Ultimate Universe is happening, and Wolverine is in the sewer fighting a freaking like what are we doing? How does that coincide? Because I know that they got together about release dates and what's dropping with what. That's how you can read a comprehensive story. Like, dude,
The only book
I
that
don't
was
know.
good all the way from issue 1, and it has 2 issues left. So
Ultimates.
I could be wrong, but it's Ultimates.
100%. And it's gonna
And
wrap up amazing.
To be
I
fair,
have no doubt.
it sucks, but I dropped it. I had to do it. I was tired of the Ultimate Universe, bro. I'm done with it. So I might read it eventually.
You dropped
but
the
I don't.
Ultimates
Yeah, bro.
with 2
Dude.
issues left?
Yeah.
You gotta finish it. It's
no,
so
I'm
good.
not. I'm not. I agree. It's good, but I had to
and
be cut.
swinging
I'm
into
picking up-
hot takes. No,
I'm picking up. No. It's just I'm picking up way too many new number ones. We have the new Power Rangers run, the new Ben 10 run. So I was just
So
cutting
that's so
books
valid.
out.
But it's
And-
literally 2 more issues.
I
That's
get
$10,
it. I get
bro.
it.
That's
And,
$10.
No, and don't get me wrong, but that's why back issues exist. And I keep having to remind myself that like it's okay to cut books. You know, like
Yeah,
I'll
of
find
course.
those
That's fair.
issues in the back issues.
Of
Like,
course,
And
and I've been
I loved
cutting
in
a
his
lot more
Probably-
books recently than I have in the past. But like, you just
I get
admitted
it, bro.
to it being good.
Trust me, it is. No, and don't get me wrong. The main reason I dropped it is the next issue has a guest artist. So
The last
and
issue
which-
did too.
To be fair, I haven't really cared
It
much
did.
about the
and
guest
I
artist
wasn't. I didn't really
throughout.
like the last issue the most.
Wait,
Or was that the Captain America issue?
That was the Red Hood or the Red Skull issue. You didn't
That was a
fuck with that?
great
It
issue,
was
dude.
it was
Dude,
it
it was
was
insane.
it was good, but I didn't like the art that much, honestly.
See, that's the
But
thing. The
the
art
issue
in
was
the
good.
Ultimates has not been insane the entire series at all. I think the Ultimates art has just been okay.
I
The
think
best
for
the
Gary,
But
best
it's great.
art is
but
the
the
issue where they fight
writing,
the Hulk.
the
That
writing
shit's
For
good.
Gary.
completely over like
Yeah.
like it takes over. It doesn't really. I don't
I
even
mean,
care about the art
I
that
got
much
something
because
later for
James Camp's
with all this
fighting is
creative team
insane.
and talk we're talking about. I got something later with the hot takes. Trust, but
How do y'all feel about Ultimate Endgame so far?
I dropped that on issue
I
see, just
one.
dropped.
it's
I haven't
ultimately it
read
could
it.
all this whole conversation could be wrapped up like this. Back to your original statement. No, they should have never ended it, but now that it is ending, wrap it up, guys.
Yeah, wrap it up.
But at
Wrap
this
it
point,
up.
We're good.
Who cares?
We're good.
Wrap it up.
And now they're just freaking bringing like a couple people over to main continuity with the freaking origin boxes or whatever.
Give me a
You-
break,
with
dude.
freaking
Like,
Ultimate Reborn or I don't care about any of this crap.
yeah, dude. We.
I was gonna pick that up, and
Um,
I'm not.
I'm gonna
done.
save that for hot
The
takes.
Yeah,
Ultimate
matter of
Universe.
fact.
I'm gonna
I'm
save that
chilling
for
at
hot take.
I'm chilling at DC. Y'all have fun over there.
Yeah.
DC Image, boom.
That
I'll pick
dumpster
up a couple
fire.
ones. I'm picking up Daredevil and I'm picking up Deadpool, and that's about it.
You're not
Sleeping
grabbing
on Captain
Punisher?
America and Hulk, but I understand. I'm
I
with you.
picked up the first
I have
Punisher.
Hulk still.
I wasn't really that into it.
Did you read the Red Band?
See,
You gotta read
no,
the Red
neither
Band.
of us read the
No, I didn't read the Red
You
Band,
gotta read
so
the Red Band.
yeah.
You gotta read the Red Band.
I was just hella confused.
All right.
For the
I'll check out the Rabbit. Definitely picking up Deadpool and Daredevil though. Love Daredevil 1.
Daredevil #1 was fire. Stephanie Phillips is cooking.
Yeah,
And
no,
Lee
that was
Gardner-
gas. That new
Okay.
Daredevil was gas. Lee Gardner,
still miss it.
Yeah, no,
that shit
that
was
issue
gas.
#1 was.
I still
fire.
miss her
That
on
shit was
Harley
awesome.
Quinn. Please come back.
Yeah, we're good. She can stay on Daredevil.
It's not. Oh no, definitely stay on Daredevil for sure. I'd rather have her on Daredevil right now than
Yeah.
Harley Quinn for sure.
Facts.
Which
All right,
is yeah. Go ahead.
Is
Who's
it
next?
Is it me?
you got one?
Yeah.
Let her rip.
All right. Season 4 of Invincible has the potential to be the best season. So out of 1, 2, 3, and 4, of course.
I am ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Definitely the potential.
Potential.
I don't know if it will, but it has the
Exactly.
potential.
That's
Uh,
that. Exactly.
So
It's gonna be
It's
tough
already
to
better
beat
than
season
season.
one
It's
for
already
me.
better than season 3.
It's gonna be tough to beat season 1 for me.
that's not crazy because
It's already better than season 3.
the last 2 episodes of season 3 carry that shit.
But
Agreed.
it also
Throw that out there.
depends on because there obviously we're not dropping spoilers, but there are events that I don't know how much they're going to collect in this season. Is what I'm saying.
True.
There is stuff that happens in the near future that if they decide to include that could top season 1. But at this, I don't know because we don't know how much.
I
they're gonna-
wouldn't assume they'll go past issue 90.
Probably not. But
I genuinely think one of the dialogue between Nolan and Debbie was one of the best.
One of the
written
best-
and
Dude, I
voice
was
acting
tearing up,
moments
like,
in an
One
animated
of
show I've
the
ever
best
seen.
voice acted scenes in the show.
I was
Easily.
tearing up.
Hands
Not just
down.
in the show, of an animated show that I've ever seen. In
That's
general.
not crazy to say, dude.
And I think having
Debbie's
that
voice
on an
actor
episode
doing that
5
shit.
in the
Voice
middle of a
actors.
season, that being that crazy, and we're not even done yet, the potential is insane.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
that
no,
fight,
it was-
I can't.
dude,
that
that
last
fight
episode
with
was
Conquest,
incredible.
even the
Yeah.
filler episode was genuinely phenomenal, and people were
that
tripping.
was
I liked it. I
that
thought
was
it
Mark
was solid.
finding himself again, bro.
Yeah,
We
I'm not
need
gonna say
that.
filler
We need
because it was just
No,
it was
that wasn't
amazing.
filler.
It's not it's filler and it's not filler. It's setup is what it
Yep.
is because it sets
Exactly.
up so much shit to come. Sets up the new storyline with Satan coming to Earth or something. You know, it taking over. Which I don't know if they'll adapt that. We'll see if they adapt that. But
I think it's
definitely
perfect,
cool
and it all
setup.
led to him finally picking up the old suit, and
Yeah,
it was so good. It was so good.
dude. And the
I
way he
fully
just
agree.
kept kicking the flame lady was hilarious.
Mhm.
Dude, the bit where they were falling.
And
Yeah, I
Like,
love
like-
that. He was sitting with the nanotech helmet
Yeah,
and everything.
nano
It's-
helmet. That was
What do you?
awesome.
He's like, why
I've
are you
been-
doing that? Doing what?
But he was like, I'm not gonna
What are you talking
bow
about?
to Satan.
And like,
That
bro,
was
people,
amazing.
people
I loved
people stay trashing the early episodes animation and stuff. I'm like, if we keep getting fights like we got in the last episode with amazing animation, I will take the moving PNG
Bro,
animation early on. I will
people-
take it, bro.
People
It's
comparing
not.
this shit to anime have
I'm
no
like, do y'all not
idea.
realize, bro?
Anime.
They
Y'all
have
not
no
realize.
idea what it takes to make anime.
An
bro.
anime
Anime is
It's
different,
not-
but we can't
in an
compare.
It's not
animation
exactly,
studio,
dude. Like
bro.
I don't understand.
Anime
I
studios.
had to
the-
refrain myself.
The
I think-
animation was instantly better though. in season,
Oh, for
like
sure.
instantly.
Hundred
like,
percent.
I
People
will say-
hating on that crap is insane, dude. I could tell on episode 1 the animation was better.
Yeah, no, the animation has been stellar, but I will say, like, even the best, like, just no hate. I love Invincible, man. I love that shit. But
It doesn't compare.
the
Doesn't
greatest
compare.
animation Invincible has ever had is the worst animation, like in Demon Slayer.
Okay,
Bruh.
wait, but
Exactly.
okay,
But, like,
wait.
it's
The
just different, though.
conquest
It's just
fight was
different.
insane, though. The hair moving,
Oh,
that
That
was
was
some
what I was saying. That's one of my things. I'm like, if you see Mark's hair moving in a fight, you know the animation's
they
finna
upped
cook,
the
bro. You know
budget.
it's
Yep.
finna cook.
You know,
for
yeah,
sure.
their
For
faces
sure.
are like super
Dude,
hyper
Like, bro, when those two
realistic and-
pieces fall on his face, I'm like,
And even if the people are hating on those first 3-4 episodes, the next 4,
that's what I'm
5,
saying.
what's
I would
left, bro, it's gonna be all
Well,
gas.
I'll
No
take
brakes.
the low budget animation early
yeah,
on.
here's
If we
here's my
get
thing
the
too. Like,
banging fight,
I'll
bro,
admit that the animation in Invincible isn't that good, but it doesn't matter to me. It
No.
definitely like the story is so good, and when the animation is good, it is good. And then
like,
but for
bro,
me,
And
so like all
people-
the people that always complain about the animation, my thing is just like, oh, Brett, just don't watch it then.
Yeah, and
Like,
people
bro,
complaining.
Just don't watch
They
it then,
don't
bro.
realize that the reason that the animation sucks is because they complained that this shit was going to take years to come out. Now it's yearly, so the animation is going to be a
Sometimes
little
less,
less.
And it's
bro,
because we were
sometimes
talking
less.
about this at C2E2. It's because Robert Kirkman is a timeline guy. He's a
Yeah.
deadline guy. He needs to hit the deadline. And so
Exactly.
I
He worked in
understand.
comic books all his life.
Like,
That's
bro-
that's how he's used to working.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say, but like Stu knows because he's read it. I'm so ready for that animation for issues 115 to
Dude, you literally
120.
got to shut your mouth, bro.
Bro.
You literally got to shut your mouth.
Oh, I'm not. That's not a spoiler, bro.
Everyone
but-
but it is though. Because now
No.
like it is though. Knowing anything
No.
ever about anything about any issues or anything is a spoiler, bro.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'll
Wait,
spoil
Brandon, you
Vagabond
haven't
for
read
right now,
Invincible?
No, I have. I just don't
Oh.
remember exactly what spot you're talking
Oh,
about.
oh.
Yeah,
I'll
no, I've
spoil
read it
Vagabond
all.
right now.
Just what?
I'll spoil Vagabond. I know you.
Bro, please don't do that, bro.
That's what I said. No,
Please.
no, 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 no.
I'm finding a
this issue.
new. I'm
No,
finding
I-
a new self, bro. I'm finding my new self.
I
bro.
So
would
basically,
never
what
spoil
happens, Nate? What
Invincible.
happens is Invincible's like, oh, that's a lot of Vulture mites. I think I'm gonna
Listen,
go chill.
a
if
lot
you-
of Voltramites.
Listen, if you have been spoiled for Invincible, that sucks because Invincible
Oh, I
is
have.
really one of the best. Well, like the
It's
ending
impossible
and
not
stuff-
to because as you guys are doing right now, no one that's read the book is capable of not talking about it. No one is capable.
Yeah, bro.
I've yet to meet
Invincible
someone who's
sucks.
read it
Literally,
and
That's
is
just stop
fair.
capable of
talking
just
about it, bro. Just stop talking about it.
just-
Invincible sucks, bro. Just you know what I'm saying.
It's Invincible time. All right, next up, Noah, what you got?
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Or it might have
Okay.
been Nate. Either or, I don't know.
Okay, mine's pretty quick. Um, Mark gets the most done in terms of being a superhero when he's in the blue and black suit. Mark is at his
Are we
best
just
in the
counting
blue
what-
and black suit.
Just count what we've seen.
Just what we've seen. Just what we've seen.
I mean, 3, 2, 1. I mean,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, it's
guess so,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like as a hero, maybe
Well-
no, but getting things done. I mean, yeah, he just.
Well, maybe
takes it.
disagree though, because I mean, in the blues, like as of what we've seen, because obviously I don't know any of the comics, but as of up to like what we just watched, I mean, in the blue suit he didn't kill Conquest, and in the yellow suit he did.
I mean, he
Yeah, no.
did. He did.
Well, yeah, he did, but
but you know,
yeah,
He just took
I
people
just-
down. Dude, when he
I-
like punched the Sequid, I forgot what his name was, but he just punched his head, like claimed.
no, I
clean
understand where you're coming from.
He was
though.
like,
I
"I'm not
get you.
rocking with that. I'm just gonna get it done."
I'll probably
it's just that it's just that black suit arc. That's
overall,
it. That's
yeah.
all it is. That's
From
just
what
that
we've
black
seen,
suit.
I agree.
All right, last agree or disagree for the day. It's going to be crazy. Y'all thought the Jorge one might have been crazy. Here we go. Ready? Agree or disagree? Lex Luthor is the best live action DC villain other than Heath Ledger, Joker.
Give me a second.
Other than Heath Ledger,
Same.
Joker.
Give me like 2
Nicholas
seconds.
Holt, Lex Luthor. Nicholas Holt, Lex Luthor is the best live action DC villain.
Movies only.
Live action. So
3.
I know where you're thinking, and I'm with you on that, but
2.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna agree.
Who you got?
I think Heath Ledger was better at, or I think what am I thinking of? Freaking, why am I blanking on his name? Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Holt.
Thank you, Nicholas Hoult. I think he was better. Like he was a more accurate Lex Luthor than Heath Ledger was an accurate the Joker.
Well, I'm
In
saying, well, I'm
terms
not. I'm
of
still saying Heath is still a better
He,
villain.
he said other
Yeah,
than Heath
other
Ledger.
Lex Luthor,
oh
Nicholas Holt, Lex
oh
Luthor is the best. So
well
then you still
then
agree?
definitely yes
Yeah, he's
no
the
I
best
agree.
other than Heath.
I think as a
So
villain Heath Ledger was better.
Yeah.
But
I got two. They're both from the CW.
See,
They're
I'm
both
not
from
mad.
the CW's Flash.
See, that's exactly what I'm.
who you
It's
got?
reverse Flash
Reverse
and
Flash,
Zoom.
bro.
Reverse
Yeah.
Flash and Zoom are two of the greatest live action
And I can't
villains
argue with
of
that.
in
I
Both
DC.
can't.
great.
I can't.
And
My only argument is reverse Flash. I 100% agree. Is
I'm gonna
top
throw
three.
out Prometheus. I'm gonna throw out Prometheus too.
Not crazy to say.
I'm
Not
also
crazy
gonna
to
throw out
say.
him because
My
one
thing about
of the
Reverse Flash
best.
though is
Yeah.
see, it's just it's the whole thing. It's the Flash show in general. It's like
That's not
if we're only
crazy.
counting those first 4 seasons, then I would agree fully that is
That's
the
That's
best. But
true. That's
That's
true.
fair.
there are
That's fair.
later on aspects of the show where the Reverse Flash is not nearly as
Is
good.
buggy,
Same with Zoom
unfortunately.
in the finale. So
Yeah,
that's
so
that's not crazy.
Yeah,
But
they
as
got
a
his
as
mask
a
from Walmart in the
as
last
a
episode, bro.
performance, I think it's on par
I'm gonna
with
agree.
Nicholas
I'm not
Hoult.
mad at that. I mean, Tom Cavanaugh Reverse Flash, yeah, pure like
And as
especially
much as
season
the
one alone, season one
perfect,
alone,
bro.
that's like one of
as
the
much as
greatest.
I hate Superman's characterization of Man of Steel, Zod was really really good.
Zod
Zod
was
is really
great.
really good.
He was.
But I agree with Lex. I agree.
Nicholas Hoult,
Yeah.
baby.
He's
It's
up there.
it's very close.
And I'll
Very
take it even a
close.
step further. I think when it's all said and done, he might be number one.
When it's over,
I don't disagree with that. I mean, we got years and years and
Yeah.
years ahead. So I mean, yeah, the potential's there all day long. From
and Heath
one
Ledger only
movie.
got one movie. You know, Lex is gonna get plenty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's already had 2 appearances. Because even in
Yeah.
Peacemaker, I felt Lex Luthor's presence. You know?
Facts, bro. Facts.
That's fair. That's fair.
facts.
I felt him. I felt him in me, bro.
Oh,
1A.
All right.
unbelievable. All right, enough of that. Time to get into the next section. We're going straight into a good old classic. We're gonna do King of the Hill here in a second. So King of the Hill, we got a bunch of weaknesses, bunch of powers. We put them together. We battle to the death. But we need a location for the battle to the death. So we're doing a good old fashioned. Where am I? This time around, Stu's gonna be doing it. Stu's gonna pick a random fictional location from the DC universe or the Marvel universe. Just anything. It could be any random location. Obviously, a famous one, so we know what it is. And
Rose
we're
the
just
Thinker.
gonna have about 20 questions to guess where he is. Yes or no questions only. We're gonna figure out. Once we figure out where he is, it's time to battle to the death. Who wants
It's
to
time
ask
to go
first?
find him. I mean, battle to the death.
Is it Nate? Is it Noah's mom's house? Is that correct?
It is.
Oh,
Let's go.
wait, we already battled to the death there last night.
Okay.
We can always do it again. All right.
All right. I'll go
okay.
first. I'll go
Yeah,
first.
you
Are
go.
you in the Marvel universe?
I am not.
Are you in the DC universe?
I am not.
Oh hell no. Okay.
Heck no.
Are you a real life location?
No.
Are you in the Invincible universe?
No.
Oh, we're cooked, chat.
You're on the right track. I'll give you that. With
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Kinda.
Is it based on a real place?
Just
Noah just asked that, so I'll let you ask a
Oh,
question.
did you
again.
did you already? Oh, I didn't even hear that. Okay.
come on, man.
No Invincible.
Oh,
Yeah, what other place would it be? Oh, is it in The Walking Dead?
No.
I just thought that's one of his favorite things. Are you in the boys universe?
Nope.
All right, we're cooked.
No,
Get
you
some questions in.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
Are
Go get
you
the universe?
are you in a universe that resides in Image Comics?
Yes.
Oh,
We're getting somewhere.
don't waste it, Brandon. This might help.
Oh, are you in the Ghost Machine universe?
No.
Are you in the Energon universe?
I am.
Okay.
Oh crap! Sorry,
Okay.
That's my
fault. I
fourth
was
question.
thinking
I only have one more question.
Okay.
we
Oh,
all
wait,
have
no.
one after Noah.
We need a little bit more because there's only 4 of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are
there's only 3
we
of us. We get more than 5 questions.
on Cybertron?
We are.
Oh,
Let's go.
let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
Okay. So with that, We're going to be battling to the death. King of the Hill, if you guys are new here, King of the Hill, it's basically we preemptively each picked one power and one weakness. We send them all together. We pick them randomly. We each get one random weakness and one random power, and we just debate who's going to win in this 4v4, or not 1v1v1v1 battle to the freaking death. Time to debate it. We're fighting on Cybertron. We're ready for the powers and weaknesses, Brandon. Get me right. Get me right.
Let's go. Nate, you're first. Your power is.
Come on. Come on.
Okay. You have X-ray vision.
That's it.
Yeah, you got
Whoever
hit,
wrote
Rick.
that down. That's messed up.
You have
All right.
X-ray vision.
So I'm
But
just me with X-ray vision. I'll take that.
yeah, but
Could be worse.
your stipulation,
Yeah, weakness. What do I got? Or my stipulation.
You're blind.
Ah.
Imagine.
oh man, you got the Nate power or the Noah better power. You've got intellect of the slug.
All right. Are we that like? Is this? You hear this guy? We talking about
Okay.
All right. So if I could just use my,
So I lost.
you've got X-ray vision and the intellect
gonna be-
and the
Oh my
slug.
god.
Bro's gonna be sitting there doing this the whole time.
Wow.
Wow.
All right,
All right, next.
Noah,
Yo,
you're next.
bro.
You've got.
Oh my god.
You can slowly regenerate your body parts. So you've got
Okay.
regeneration, but
So also
it's,
real power also.
yeah.
Just durability.
Great.
Durability.
But hey, your stipulation is you're paralyzed.
This is terrible. Okay, so far I'm winning. So far I'm actually winning. All right.
All right, over to
I'm just gonna sit
Stu.
there. People just gonna get to beat the dog piss out of me. I just gonna like that.
Stu, you've got control metal like Magneto,
Let's go.
and your stipulation is
Gonna need a bad stipulation here. We on Cybertron too, bro. There's literally everything.
you must be in sunlight in order to use your powers.
Oh, so he's cooked
I've been
too.
kind of cooked.
He's
Yeah.
cooked too.
There's no sunlight in
It's always
Cybertron.
dark as hell on Cybertron, isn't it?
Yeah, and then me, my
I'm not
ability
gonna win.
is I'm a Pokemon trainer, and I can use either Pikachu, Charizard, or Squirtle. And my weakness is I have massive hemorrhoids.
Brandon.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you-
like
It's
does
went
the
better
guy-
for me than I imagined.
Is there? Nah, there's no sunlight in your side.
Okay,
Like,
I have
we
a
all
legitimate-
kind of
I have a
just
Well, no,
suck
there,
on this
there
one.
is. There is.
I have a
There's-
legitimate question. Are
Is there
we,
a sun?
There's the sun on because I can remember specifically in the D-Dubs run of Transformers, Spike literally asks Optimus if there's sunrises and sunsets on Cybertron. Well, he asks if there's
says-
sunsets, and he said yes, and then he's like, okay, then there'll always be a sunrise again. There's
Okay,
a moment
so-
I'll remember in particular. But that being said, it's almost like I
And
don't know,
you do control metal, Stu, which all of Cybertron is
and so there is
metal.
levels of sunlight. So if we're getting
Metal.
like
Well,
really,
what Pokemon do you have in your inventory, bro?
I've
he's got Pikachu, Charizard, and Squirtle.
Charizard.
Okay, so I'm cooked.
You're
essentially.
cooked. I'm
Like-
cooked too. I'm just gonna beat you up, bro. While
Yeah,
Brandon,
let's go,
Brandon
let's
and
go.
Noah, or while Brandon and Stu are fighting, duking it out, I'm gonna just be fucking beating your ass up because I also have no idea what's going on either.
I'm not gonna
like,
lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have the most extensive Pokemon knowledge. So like, I don't even know what they.
To be
can
fair,
do.
you have all like magnetic powers and
Right.
electric from Pikachu is like completely electrocuting whatever.
I will say I would have had
Same with the water from Squirtle.
if we were literally anywhere but a planet made of metal, I would have probably picked you, Brandon. But if like literally everything around us is like he can manipulate.
That's
like,
true, and you do have the sun sometimes, so like you
I might be
might
watching
have.
this.
And I'm
some-
just laying there.
If we
watching it all
happen to
happen,
pull up
you know
on
what I mean?
Cybertron
Like-
in the middle of the night,
Then I think it's Brandon. Like
Then it's
if there's no
probably Brandon.
sunlight, then yeah, I definitely wouldn't.
I was about to say I don't know how the gravity would affect us on Cybertron like that, but I would just start floating away into outer space. Like I'm cooked, bro. Like there's nothing.
We're
and then I would
fighting,
probably
and
just
Noah's
be like
just in
staring,
space, just-
whoa. I would just be staring like,
Ew.
whoa,
What is this?
whoa.
This
For
is
a
the most
second there, though,
tragic
I
King of
almost
the
had
Hill,
it.
bro. This is the most tragic King of the Hill.
I
I've
almost
ever
had it for a
endured.
second. If Brandon wasn't there, and we're there in the middle of the night, I'm winning.
See, like most of the
That's
time, I
not
can
crazy. I mean, that's not crazy.
If
Most
no
of the
one's
time-
there
X-ray-
except for Nate, he wins.
No, because yeah, I don't even have to explain.
See, like
Noah's
Dude.
most of the time, I can make a debate as to where I would
There's
win. Like that
nothing-
one episode
There's
when we debated for like 30 minutes on just me, bro. Like, yeah, and I'm
But
cooked
also,
here.
who on earth picked the power of X-ray vision?
That was not me. That was
Brandon,
freaking
that's-
Brandon.
Dude, what the
That's
heck,
not
Stu,
me.
bro?
That was not me. That
Dude,
was
what's
not
wrong
me.
with you?
That
No,
just, I would
Noah has
debate
my
that that's
power.
not even
Noah
a
has
power.
my
That's a
power.
straight up skill. Like
It's
that's
a
my
power.
power.
What do you mean? That's so a power. Humans
It
just
is,
naturally
but, like,
use X-ray
Imagine,
vision.
No.
imagine, bro got my weakness. He had X-ray vision, but he was paralyzed. He just watching
No,
everything.
I'm just
I'm-
watching everything go
I'm
down.
not gonna lie. You did get my weakness, Nate. You got the slug mind.
That one, I mean, that one's not terrible.
Dude.
I thought my
Saying,
weekness
Dude,
was really
Noah
smart, honestly. I
lives
had the
every day
sunlight
with that
weakness.
ability. I think we'll be
Oh,
fine.
we did.
I did the Pokemon trainer and the sunlight. I feel like
that's
those were
crazy.
those were
That's
unique.
crazy. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer was definitely unique. I did not.
Yeah. Yeah.
and I just did. Yeah, I don't.
He
have the
forgot my boy
But I
Turtwig.
I got a good one next time.
who?
Turtwig.
Oh hell no!
The-
But
the
I thought you were
third-
thinking of. I thought you were thinking of whatever's Bulbasaur or whatever the whole time.
Bulbasaur. Oh my god.
Bulbasaur. But all
I
right.
like Bulbasaur too. I like
Normally, that's a little bit more of a challenge, but Brandon decided to include X-ray vision as a power.
And I am
No.
Able
But
to
Brandon's
move.
taking the dub. He's got or Stu's taking the dub. I mean.
No, you already said it. It was me.
No, Stu's taking the dub. Metal manipulation. He can literally just manipulate the entire planet.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
it's time for some hot takes. It's time for some hot takes. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months, like we said, since we were been recording and everything. So we might have some new hot takes to argue about.
Mhm.
Anyone want to start? I could start if you guys want. Or
Did,
I'll
did I
start.
just okay?
I
Go
got
ahead,
you.
Stu. Go ahead, Stu.
Yeah. So yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Stu. Go for it.
All right. The absolute comic books as a collective are better than the mainline DC comic books right now, currently.
nah, I don't think that's that hot. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, there's some pretty good.
I'm kind of like in the middle.
But my thing is we got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, 4 that are just like some of the greatest comic books we've ever had, and then
Yeah.
Green Lantern and Flash are stellar, right?
Yeah.
They're just not quite on that same part, but we have 4 books that are just revolutionizing the industry. Where
And
on the
it's-
main continuity side, the only book you can really argue it is doing that is Superman.
No, see the thing is, you also
I don't
have to put into
That's
fact like
but
into
like that's like changing the
is-
game.
But you have to realize that the main continuity DC universe has so many factors that the absolute universe doesn't. Like you have the events that they have to be a part of. You have like all these different, universes and these different things that they have to like. There's more aspects to mainline DC. The absolute universe is its own thing. They don't have to do anything. They just have to deal with these 6 books. So it makes a lot easier to say, oh, it's better because they don't
But
have
they-
to interact with
They
all
were
of
just
these
in the
other things.
crossover.
Yeah, but like barely. I feel like it's hard to like
Well,
say
no, and
they're-
that definitely is a thing that you got to take into factor. But at the end of the day, though, like
it's better. Yeah.
still- yeah,
It's
it's
just
No,
better.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I agree.
I was gonna say I agree with you 100%. It's better, but I feel like it's not as like far away than most people think. Like I
Yeah.
think
no, I
main
agree with that,
continuity
yeah.
DC is like amazing right now.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah, I
but
definitely. fully
I do agree that Absolute's better right now for sure.
But I'll jump into mine because it kind of builds off of that, and then maybe we can break into even more conversation on it. But hot take alert, potentially. I think you guys might know this about me, but Absolute Superman is the best book on shelves right now, including all the other absolutes. That's my hot take.
That
I mean,
last issue,
I
son.
disagree, but
It was
that
so
last
good.
issue
It was
was
so
gas. That
Have
last
you read
issue
it
was
yet,
gas.
Nate?
Yeah,
Dude,
That last issue was
dude,
fire.
freaking Steel and Black Adam, bro,
And
or
Raven.
King Shazam.
I just
Huh?
think
Shazam.
I don't know if it's not confirmed if it's Raven yet though. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it was Rachel.
Oh.
If you on Comic Geeks, it's Rachel
Comic
Roth.
Geeks
Oh,
put it as
heck
Rachel
yeah.
Roth. Yeah,
Dude.
that's,
I mean, I
she's
knew
the
she was
Phantom
Phantom.
Stranger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
so-
Ant pointed that out.
I just
Ant
think
pointed that
Yeah,
out.
Oh
dude,
my
it's
God.
only, and it's
Point
only
that
going to
out.
get better. Absolute
It's one of those
Superman,
things
it's
that's
only
like,
going
I
to get better
can't-
from here.
It's so difficult because Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and
Dude,
Absolute
they're all
Martian
good.
Manhunter
They're
are
all
just
so
like
good. They're all so
oh.
good, bro.
I agree. For me, and there's a
Genuinely.
lot of indie books that are up there for best book on shelves. But for me, Absolute
Geiger.
Superman is like the perfect like culmination of like world building, storytelling, and just like phenomenal artwork. And I think each individual issue can be read on its own. I think it's the best portrayal of the
Facts.
single issue
Yeah.
format. It's not written for the trade. It's
I
written for the
just
single issue. And
it's
yeah,
my number
I
four.
think it's stellar. I
I
think
just
I mean, low
I
key,
can't put
bro.
it above Wonder Woman, Batman, or Martian Manhunter.
I definitely
Personally,
have it over
personally I
Martian
can't.
Manhunter and Wonder Woman, but I think I have Batman over it because
I'm with you,
Batman.
Nate. I'm with you, Nate. I got
Batman is
Superman up
just the
top.
book that, like,
It's
regardless what week it comes out, first one I read, absolute
And
Batman.
it's just
and I agree. I think there is we might be at one of the this might be like the only time in comics, or I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this, but this might be like the only time in comic books that there's this many books that could be considered the number one book on shelves because
facts.
true.
there's
Yeah,
just
no, 100%.
so many amazing books coming out from all publishers that yeah, all the absolute titles could be in contention for best book on shelves. Ultimates could be in contention. In my opinion, Hulk and Captain America out of the Marvel side. But then when we go to the indie
Man,
world, everything Ghost Machine is in contention. Everything
one
Energon is in well, Void Rivals has fallen off a little bit, but like there's so many books that are just
one thing that I will say, like I totally agree with you. I think Absolute Superman is the best book on shelves right now. But I will say, as far as e- excelling the industry, I think Absolute Batman is number one for that. Because, dude, I can't remember the last time there was a title where there were this many exclusive covers dropping for every
for
single
sure.
issue.
I'll
It
definitely
is,
And
I mean,
what
I
it
like
did,
what you're saying.
what
Taylor.
it's done for comic books in general,
Dude,
not even just
yeah.
DC,
No, that's
Marvel,
true.
Image.
it has
Absolute
done, yeah.
Batman is the book right now.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
will say,
From
like, I definitely
every
think
point
Absolute
of view.
Batman is more important. It's a more important book
Yeah.
for the industry and everything. But I just, me personally,
That's fair. Yeah.
No,
me personally,
I'm right there with you. Like Absolute Batman has done for comics what I think AOT did for anime, where non-comic book fans are reading Absolute Batman, just like people
To
who don't
add
like
on to
anime.
what you
Written
just
perfectly.
said, if anyone, DC writer, artist, whatever, is watching this, Absolute Universe should be adapted just like manga, where you don't change much of anything at all, and you just
Facts.
adapt the story that is there. Don't
Facts.
change it, just adapt it, and
Facts.
it will be one of the most successful things for DC ever.
I mean, they're already doing 50 issues of
Can
Absolute
y'all
Batman.
can y'all imagine
Exactly.
It's already
like
confirmed.
animated projects?
Exactly, dude. And
Yeah, I
Batman's
agree.
obviously the one they'll start with, and then
Oh, for
after
sure,
that,
for sure.
it'll be Superman or Wonder Woman most.
I agree. And they're just written perfectly. Batman,
Perfect.
They really are,
Superman,
dog.
Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, even
Man.
Green Lantern recently just had
Dude,
a
Green
I
Lantern
perfect
is
issue.
love
gas,
Green Lantern.
dude.
So
Green Lantern
good.
is
It
gas.
And honestly,
yeah.
the recent The Flash.
Recent issue of The
I liked
Flash
the
was
recent
one of
issue.
the best issues of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the
easily.
direction. I like the
Yes.
direction.
Exactly.
100%.
And
I
obviously,
liked-
it needs some time before it gets anywhere close to the top
100%.
four. And Wolverine or not Wolverine, Green Lantern's getting there, but just those first four are just perfect comics right now.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's like you said, it's the books that I pick up for, like I read first when I get them.
Every week.
Facts.
Every
Every
single
week.
week.
100,000%. All right,
I guess
who
I
else
can
got-
go.
Who got one?
I can
Yeah.
go.
Go ahead, no.
Up until the last 35 minutes, Endgame is a snooze fest. I'm
Nah, bro.
talking. I'm
Get out
talking.
of
For the
here.
movie?
I'm not even hearing it. Yeah,
of the
the
movie. Of the movie.
Get out of here
Get
with
out.
that. Get out of
Thank
here
you,
with
thank
that,
you.
bro.
Get out.
Get out of here with
Get
that.
out.
We argued this in
Bro.
Discord for
Look,
an
I
hour
will.
last
You
night,
can
bro.
sit there and argue that
No.
Infinity War is the best all day. I'll give
Now,
you that
it is.
100%.
100%.
Endgame is an amazing movie.
Fact.
No.
An
Let me make my piece.
amazing
Let me
movie.
make my piece. Let me make my piece.
Okay,
real quick.
yeah. It is. It is.
As somebody who has been a fan of the MCU from start to current, seen everything up until the Endgame point, I will say there has never been another theater experience besides No Way Home that was as good as that. But upon like rewatch, because I only saw it once in theaters and rewatched it like a year later when you could buy the movie and whatever.
Mhm.
The rewatch, dude, I did not realize how just uninteresting everything is up to the final fight.
I disagree.
Like no,
As
literally,
you just admitted, as someone who's watched everything and everything, like that was like the culmination of 12 years.
I get
Yeah.
that, but it's like that
no.
entire movie was just to me, it feels like I saw somebody explain it this way. They were like, it is literally just a way to catch up people who did not watch all the
So
projects.
let me ask you this:
Yeah.
so when they pull up on Thanos' planet that he like is chilling at, and Thor fucking chops his head off, you were like, this is boring.
No, no, that's hype. But dude, I'm telling you, it's like
He's talking about the middle in between
I'm just,
that. Like that's
I'm just
yeah.
talking about.
I will
It
say,
almost it
I don't
makes me
think it's the
wonder.
craziest thing to say because I do think Endgame is overrated. I do think people think I don't think it's the best in the franchise. I think
Yes.
Infinity War is significantly better. I think Civil War is significantly better. I
It
think
almost makes me
there's a
think
lot of
if
movies that are
like
better, but
it makes me think. I wonder if I'm just wording it wrong. I think it's just that final fight is so high that it makes everything else seem so low.
Yeah. But I
I
think
don't.
you also have to look at like
the time
the
travel
whole
is
rest
so
of the
cool.
movie is why that final fight is so good.
I don't
Like,
know,
yeah,
And
man.
like
you had all the
seeing
12 years
them
before,
interact
but
with their old versions of themselves and the time travel
yeah,
and
It's.
everything.
I mean, like
like
this.
it's
I don't
a
know.
culmination of the 12 years of these characters, you know?
Bro, y'all
And
should have heard me in Discord last night, bro.
It's Captain
I
America's
was
ass,
not having
man.
it. I was not having
It's
it.
America's ass.
exactly.
Like
But
I
I
don't know.
get you. I
I,
like I
So
get
like
where
I'm
you're
I
not
coming
yeah,
just.
I
from.
don't think it's the most egregious thing to say,
I think maybe my
but
hopes
I
were just too
disagree.
high because that movie was one of the most hyped up movies in history. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And
True.
I think maybe it's just maybe the hype got to me. My hopes were like way too high, and I just felt like the entire movie should be 100 miles an hour. And maybe that
Sure.
that I don't know. Might just be
Fair.
me. Maybe I'm due for a
Yeah.
rewatch. Maybe I'm due for a rewatch. Is what it is.
Understandable. Understandable.
Well, it's actually
But
great you say that because I also have an MCU hot take as well. I don't know if this one's that crazy. I feel like you guys will probably agree with me. Wonder Man is the best Marvel Disney Plus show.
I'm not mad at
I
that at all.
disagree. It's
I'm not mad.
great. It is amazing. But I
I
give
ain't
it to
mad at that at
Loki.
all.
That's
I give it to
fair.
Loki.
Loki is
Between those
totally
two, yeah.
valid.
I give it
After
to Loki.
watching, I was like, Loki's amazing, but this is probably one of the best. Like, even taking away from it being a Marvel show, like this is just one of the best like shows.
Yeah,
It's a
I
great
think.
that's what I was
show.
just gonna
It's
say.
a great
I think
show.
Loki is like significantly better as far as a comic book movie or like comic book show and like comic book vibes and like having cool comic book stuff go on while also being a phenomenal show and really well written and awesome
Yeah.
character
yeah,
development and all that kind of stuff. Where Wonder Man is the opposite. It's not a good like Marvel superhero project, but it is a phenomenal show and
Hmm.
I think so. I think it is easily the best show period that Marvel has ever put out, but I don't think it's necessarily the best Marvel show.
It's
if
like
that
how I
makes
felt about the
sense.
Penguin. Like it's not like the best
Valid.
DC show ever, but it's just a perfect show.
I get
You
that
know?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I
100%.
kind of feel about Wonder Man. I think
I'm
it's
down with that.
genuinely
Well,
one
I'm
of
not
the
mad at
best.
that at
to
all.
be fair, and I could change my opinion on this because Wonder Man is getting a season 2 and
Exactly.
Loki had 2 seasons. So
Exactly. Then you
Also
have
true.
both of those to kind of judge
Yeah.
fairly
Also
off of.
true.
right,
Because like if
Exactly.
you take off Loki just season 2 and just base it off of season 1 versus season 1, I'm giving it to
Mm,
Wonder Man all day.
I think
I
I
don't
will too.
know.
I
I
think I
like
will
season
too.
1
Yeah.
Loki better than
But when you
season
take
2.
in and you throw in season 2, then yeah, Loki has more to
That's
go off
close.
of.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And to be fair, we're looking at Loki who has been in the MCU since literally the first phase.
Yeah, his story started way
Wonder
before
Man
this.
has 6 episodes
yeah.
That is true.
on Disney Plus, and it's already considered one of the best shows they've ever done. So that on its own is a crazy like accomplishment.
100%. That is true.
Yeah.
Loki's
Loki
story
had
started way before
Loki
this
had
show did.
15 years
Yeah.
to build up to that point. Wonder
Yeah.
Man did it in 6
To be
episodes.
to be fair, it's technically not Loki, but
True. Yeah, you know what I mean though.
I
Because
get
he
yeah.
had that.
No, yeah, he had the flashback scene of watching
Yeah.
his life, which is still stupid.
Amazing.
Watch himself die.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's? I
All right,
think it
Stu,
was
you got
back
another
Stu.
one?
Is it back to me?
Yeah.
If you got one, if you don't got one, I'll go.
Yeah,
I got-
you
I got-
go. Let me
yeah,
let
I
me
got
think
one
of
too.
another one. Let me think of
Bet.
another one.
I got a super simple one too.
Let me finish chewing this chewy bar. Brandon, you're not going to be able to speak on this one, unfortunately, because I don't believe you've seen the show. But
Okay.
it'll be quick because I'm hoping this isn't that hot of a take. I know it's a hot take to the world, but Uncle Iroh is the best character in Atla, and Zuko is not top 3.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sure. I agree with you, Nate.
It's a hot take. It's hot take. I saved it for hot takes for a reason.
Okay.
If you wouldn't have added the Zuko part, I would have been
Because
I
let
gotta
me at least
ask
give you my top
something.
3. Let me give you my top 3 then.
Okay.
Iroh,
Okay.
Aang, Toph.
Okay, so we're not counting anything we've seen in Korra, right? From Zuko or
Just
all right,
Atla.
cool.
Just
Okay,
Atla.
okay. I agree 1000% with Iroh. 100%.
W.
I think Zuko is top 3 though. I
And I'm not
as
mad. I don't
much
think
as
that's
much as
crazy.
I
Yeah.
love Toph, I think Toph's best development is in Korra. From what we see as from old Toph, I think
That's honestly
and
that's pretty valid too. That's pretty valid too.
and I think the whole, in my opinion, this story, as much as it is Aang's, it's Zuko's story too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the whole, from beginning to end, he's my number 2, and then it would be Aang. So
Yeah,
Zuko, Aang is
I've
how
got
I
the
have.
same list. I've got the same list. I
No,
Toph
and
is
that's
But
and
I
that's
definitely
don't
totally
don't
fair.
get me wrong. Toph is phenomenal. Like the way she leaves her family and like has that whole arc about missing her family, goes back. Like that is
And
all
like just being
amazing.
blind and like having
Blonde,
yeah, she just has the world, the odds are stacked against her, and she becomes, in my opinion, the greatest bender of all time. I don't think she's the strongest, I don't think she's the most able, but I think she's the greatest bender of all time. She did things that no one has ever. Metal bending was not a thing. People
that
have
is true.
yeah,
entered
That
Avatar
is true.
state before. Aang is not the first person to enter Avatar state. It's like, so
yeah.
That's true.
people have been avatars before. People are fight, like she might not win every fight, but I think she's the greatest bender of all time. I think if she were to be
I
an
agree.
avatar,
I'll take that.
she would be the strongest. Like her willpower is next level. She'd be the strongest Green Lantern in history.
While I agree with multiple people going into the Avatar state, Aang is also the youngest Avatar ever.
Of course. Yeah.
So I mean,
No, of course.
well, like what I mean, like he had to learn everything in like whatever 3-4
Mhm.
months, which is still crazy to me.
But
But
like
that's the
Toph
time span.
taught herself how to do something that was not a thing.
That's
And then
very true.
yeah,
Hundred
like
percent.
she taught herself, and it was only because
It's
of
crazy.
and it's because she had to.
And then it branched out into Korra, and there's a whole clan of metal benders. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, but Zuko restored fire. I don't
Like
know. Yeah, I see your point.
she's literally like, you know how like the every technique or whatever, like the firebenders have the dragons, the freaking what, like there's all the, like she is the dragon of the metal bending,
Metal
bro.
bender.
Like
Yeah,
she
Yeah.
is
crazy.
like that's
Nuts.
when you put it in that perspective, it's like, dude, yeah, greatest
It's
bender ever,
wild.
greatest
Oh,
singular
100%. I agree with that all day. Easily best bender in all of Atla and Korra.
And even though she's not,
Yeah.
even though she is only an earthbender and stuff, I still think, yes, she would lose, but I think she would put up an unbelievable fight against guys like Fire Lords and
Yeah.
Aang, and even Avatar State Aang. I don't think she necessarily wins, but I think it's a lot closer than people would like to think, because
Yeah.
what people forget about Toph is she does what she has to do.
Yeah.
She's like Obi-Wan, bro. She will do what she must, bro. She was trapped and was going to be kidnapped and there was nothing to be done. Metal bending
She
is
had to get out,
You
bro.
had to, yeah.
She had to.
and she did it because she had to. She metal bended because she had to. So if
Yeah,
she
bro.
has to beat Aang, I almost feel like she will.
Hmm.
If she had to.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
bro. Yeah.
And but regardless, that's all. Yeah, I guess
I got
new hot take. Yeah, Toph. I guess that's more the hot take. I think not that Iroh is the greatest character, but that I think Toph is a better character than Zuko.
fair. I've got a
But
simple one.
that being said, Zuko's still amazing. One of the greatest redemptions.
I'm sure Zuko's your 4th, I'm assuming.
Easily.
Yeah, Toph is my 4th, so that's why I asked.
He's at least 4 or 5, because I
4 or
do
5.
really, really like Sokka. Sokka is
Sokka's
phenomenal.
goated.
Sokka's
Sokka's
goated,
goated.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal.
Sokka's
I mean, that's the
goated.
thing. I think what we're also realizing here and just like stating is that Atla is one of the greatest shows of all time with some of the greatest characters of all time.
100%.
I don't think
holds up.
there's any. I don't think there's any bad characters.
Wait,
to be
actually,
Came out,
new,
what,
new,
20
new
years
top
ago?
3. New top 3. Iroh, Toph, and instead of Aang, Cabbage Man.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
But I know you could agree with that.
Dude,
Tony.
Brandon,
Cabbage Man-
you gotta
Cabbage Man
watch
top 3, Brandon.
Avatar.
I know.
It's so good, bro.
I got
It's
so much
not-
stuff.
it's
I
only
know.
3
You're no
seasons.
longer
It's-
allowed to
it's
sing
not
Secret
long.
Tunnel when we go through tunnels if you've never seen it.
But it's
Brandon
fun
sing
to
every time we
say.
go through a tunnel, this dude's singing Secret Tunnel and he's never seen it. So you're no longer allowed to do that. I'm sorry.
But I like saying it.
You have to at least watch
Dude,
that episode, then.
it's not a long show. They're
It's really
20-minute
not.
episodes, and it
3
goes by so
seasons.
quick. Yeah, they're like 15 episode seasons.
The
20,
only long
something like that.
episodes are the finale of the whole show.
Finale.
Like the last 2 are like 45
And they're not
minutes.
long
It's,
enough.
Right.
it's because it's 2 episodes combined.
Yeah.
It's the only
Yeah.
reason it's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
What
definitely recommend.
what was Avatar's
Uh,
buddy as a kid? Is it not Bumpy? The king of whatchamacallit.
Oh,
Boomy.
Boomy,
yeah.
that's right,
Boomy.
You
Boomy.
top three?
Yeah. Top three for sure.
Top three. Cabbage Man, Boomy,
Yeah.
and what's the monkey's name?
Hmm.
Not monkey, but like Aang's little monkey dude. What's his name?
Oh, why am I
Why
forgetting bro's name?
Nah,
Momo.
Momo, that's
Momo,
right.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
that's
yeah,
top
Momo,
three right
Momo.
there. Cabbage Man, Momo, and
I got a little simple hot
who's
take
the
here.
okay?
No, you go ahead. You ask a
I was just
question.
gonna ask, what's the big ox-looking thing that they fly on?
Yeah,
Appa.
that's
That's
Appa.
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 He's
Appa.
a
Thank you.
sky
Flying
bison.
bison. Flying
Thank you.
bison.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, go ahead, Noah.
Where's my bison? Raisin Bran is good.
Oh hell no!
Suck
Raisin
my
Bran
balls,
no,
dude.
is
bro.
good.
Get out of here.
I'm staying stood up for this
Dude.
one.
Bro, you're
It's
pushing.
good. It's
You're
good.
pushing 50.
No, are you
bro.
freaking 65 years old?
You
Raisin
pushing-
What's wrong with
Bran
you?
is good.
Nah,
Oh my
bro.
God.
No, dude.
It is. No,
Nah,
Don't you
I'm not
ever? Do you eat it with milk? Don't ever put raisins in my milk. I swear to God.
Look, it's
bro.
Hell
look, it's
no.
not my fault. Y'all's taste buds have not developed.
no, listen,
If
okay.
you
Listen,
told
let
me
me get you
that
this
you
about-
like eat raisins out of there and eat the
Is it
cereal dry, like
is it
maybe.
okay? Sure. Is it tolerable? Sure. Is it edible? Yes. Is it good for you compared to other cereals? Yes. Is it a great choice? Absolutely.
It is good. It is good. Kellogg's
Is
great
it
choice.
good?
Great choice.
Yeah.
It's good.
See, that's
It is
where you
good.
get me wrong.
Wrong.
Is it a good choice? Yes. Is it good for you? Yes. Is it a
It's
good?
good, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
But is it
look. It's
good?
not even top 20. I could name 20
I think maybe,
cereals better.
look, I think maybe it's because y'all aren't from the South, right? Like sitting on
I'm from the
no,
South.
no.
I'm
Nah,
more
Brandon.
from the South than you
No,
are.
Brandon. No.
I'm from Mississippi. You're
Sitting-
from freaking Tennessee, bro.
Sitting on,
What do you mean?
sitting on the front porch on a Saturday morning, rocking
bowl of
chair,
Raisin
bowl of
Bran?
Raisin Bran.
Hell nah, bro.
I'm sorry,
You
bro.
Listen, listen.
you
I've been to
from the
probably
South?
6 different states in the South. No one does that. That is just
Okay.
you. That is
I'm not
just
from the
no
South,
one goes out,
but
looks
I
at
don't
that
think
nice,
I don't think that's an
the
inherently
nice
Southern thing.
scenery. They got yourself a beer, and you're like, you know what? You know what makes this better? Some raisin bran.
Raisin
That
Bran.
would
I'm telling you.
Some Raisin Bran.
No.
No.
Like, let me make
Oh
my case
my
first.
God.
If there's a box of Raisin Bran and all the other goats, I'm not choosing Raisin Bran. But I'm not going to sit there and let people say that it's garbage because it's not.
It is.
It
garbage.
is.
Okay,
It is.
I won't necessarily even say it's garbage, but good.
It's good. It's good, bro.
It-
It's
no,
good.
but I will say
We must
it's
have a different
garbage. It's a
definitions of
mixture
good,
of just
Garbage.
things that are better separate.
I
Like the
can't
cereal is
believe-
better by itself. The
Okay,
raisins are better
Let me
by
see, let me see.
itself.
Let me ask you this then, Noah. You rock with Special K probably, huh?
I actually don't eat Special K that much, bro.
It's the
I-
same. It's if anything, that's better than Raisin Bran. It's the same. It's just cornflakes with freeze dried strawberries, which are better than raisins.
Nah, I mean,
I
I
prefer
think
Raisin
that's
Bran.
mid
I
too.
prefer Raisin Bran.
It sounds, yeah, no, it doesn't sound too good, honestly.
No, it is. It's very mediocre at best, and
Oh.
it's
I'm
just
just
like
gonna
one
say,
of the
look,
healthier choices.
Good.
Cereal all around is bad for you. So why eat the sucky one? That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
If you're gonna eat
Raisin
Cinnamon,
Bran is
cereal,
good.
cinnamon toast crunch on top. I'm sorry.
W,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the
W.
greatest of all time. It's
Yes.
the greatest of all time, hands down.
Yeah.
I saw at the store. I was at the grocery store the other day, Brandon. I almost copped it, bro. I maybe should have copped it. Cinnamon toast waffle edition, bro.
Cop it, bro. Great. It's on par or better than the original, bro. I'm not even joking with you,
Nate,
bro.
That's how
We-
fast you were.
I-
Wait,
Bro,
Okay,
I've been through three boxes of it, bro.
Let's hit King Supers after this.
I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm
Nah,
down.
respectfully, like next
We
time
need
we all
milk,
go
too.
to,
We're out of
I'm
milk.
gonna sit there and eat a bowl of Raisin Bran with y'all.
Dude,
now.
And I'm gonna bust out my camera vlog and I'm gonna clown the crap out of you. And
Bro,
then
you can-
you're gonna be holding it like
Raisin Bran is good.
You're gonna be
Raisin
like,
Bran is good.
and then I'm gonna come up.
No, can you eat some Raisin Bran for me?
Boom, Raisin Bran. in your
Raisin
face.
Bran is
Boom.
good. It's good.
I'll be like, oh, you like that Raisin Bran, don't you? And then just smack the bowl into your face. And be like, just boom, right into your face, bro.
And you eat it with like milk?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, Brent,
hell no.
what else would he eat it with, though,
Ugh.
Brandon? Let's be real.
But I'm just saying Raisin Bran wouldn't that be that bad just dry because it's just dry cereal, dry raisins. That's not that crazy. But when you put raisins in milk, disgusting.
No, it's
Disgusting.
See, I'm not
bro,
that. I don't
it's
think I
not.
understand where you're coming from, but I rock with raisins, so I don't really.
I
think
know I
that's
like
crazy.
raisins, but putting it making it a cereal and
No,
combining
because
it
hear
with
me out. Hear
milk.
me out. I've had Raisin Bran.
Ugh.
It's really not
Ugh.
that bad. It's not that bad at all. It's a fine choice. It's healthy. It's just I can't. When you said good, that's where I had to hold up.
But it's good though. It is
I don't
good.
know. I don't
For
know.
you. It's good for you. There
I
we go.
don't
That's
know.
what we can agree on.
Nah.
All right.
Any other hot takes? Who else got one?
I got last
I don't
one
got
just
another
because I rewatched it on the plane on the way to Chicago, and I have
Oh,
to
hell
make
no.
my case one more time.
Hell no.
I just rewatched TASM 2,
Hell no.
and it is still the best Spider-Man movie, hands down, hands down. The best. No, listen to me. Even on
Fine.
rewatch, no, listen.
No one's
Fine.
listening.
The parent stuff,
Fine.
actually not
La,
that
la,
bad.
la,
I
la,
actually
la, la,
enjoy
la,
it.
la, la, la,
Okay,
la.
Brother,
Electro,
Hell no.
fire
La, la,
villain.
la, la, la,
All right,
la, la,
Electro
la,
was
Hell
fire,
no.
and I'll even go this step further. After just rewatching it, Goblin wasn't that bad.
Oh my God. Okay, let me say this real quick. One of, if not the best live action Spider-Man scene of all time with Gwen Stacy's death. Other
Agreed.
than that,
Agreed.
other
I'll give
than
you that
that,
all day long. Agreed.
Other than that-
100%. 100%.
No, wrong, incorrect.
Brandon.
and because
Incorrect.
Hey,
what
look,
you're forgetting,
Brandon.
you can't go around saying best Spider-Man movie of all time. There's only 4 movies that are in that conversation: the Spider-Verses and the first 2 Tobies.
Wait. Best live action Spider-Man movie. I'm sorry.
Okay, then it's
Okay, well, you're
Spider-Man 1
definitely
or
out
Spider-Man
then,
2.
bro.
Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man.
I'll take No Way Home over to either of the TASMs.
Bro, like, let me.
I
I got
I'll
No
take-
Way Home 3 or 2.
I'll
Brandon,
take
after
Homecoming
TASM.
over TASM
Brandon,
2.
look,
I don't know
look.
about TASM 1.
Brandon, listen.
Yeah, no,
I need you
TASM
to
1 is
listen
great.
to me. I need you
Okay,
to listen
I'm
to me
listening,
when
I'm
I say
listening.
this.
I like TASM
Let
1.
me put my hand on your shoulder real quick when I say this. TASM
Hey,
2
Gotta hear
is
what they're
bottom
gonna say.
of the barrel, champion. I'm taking Far From Home over TASM 2. TASM 2 is buns, okay?
Insane.
Okay, hold on. Time
Insane.
out. We are not taking Far From Home over
Oh,
TASM 2.
I am.
No,
Time
not
out.
far from home. Not far from home.
That shit ain't
Homecoming.
even in New York, bro.
Homecoming.
That's a Spider-Man
No,
movie.
I'm just rage baiting.
Hell
I'm
no,
just
hell
rage
no, hell
baiting,
no,
obviously.
hell no.
I'm rage baiting, obviously. But TASM 2 is not good,
Okay.
bro. It's not.
Our Far From
One
Home
second.
is bottom
One second.
Spider-Man movie. Buns.
Bro said 1 second
But
he's going to go.
Mysterio is dope. I love Mysterio in Far From
Now,
Home.
No facts.
Now, in my opinion, Spider-Man 2 is if you include even the animated film, Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie of all time.
Disagree with
Agreed.
that, actually. I'm not saying you're crazy for it, but Into the Spider-Verse, in my opinion.
All right, that's
is the
fine.
greatest
That's fine.
Spider-Man
That's
film.
fine. That's fine.
But I
But live
think,
action,
in my
though?
opinion, Spider-Man
Live
1.
action is Spider-Man 2 all day long.
Spider-Man 1 is my favorite.
See, I'm not mad. If anyone wants to say
That's
Spider-Man
not
1 is
crazy
best,
to say.
I'm not mad at
Spider-Man
that.
1
I'm
is
not, yeah.
awesome.
I'm not mad at that at all. My thing is, also, let me preface, I also love every Spider-Man movie, including TASM 2, including Far From Home. I love Spider-Man, so
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah,
really
so
matter what it is.
facts.
Every single Spider-Man movie I've ever watched was entertaining. I was entertained the entire time. So it's a skewed scale. So TASM 2 I like more than a regular movie that I dislike, just based on the fact that it is Spider-Man. And there are great things. Yeah, the suit is amazing. And I will never ever dock Andrew. Andrew was
Yeah, no, Andrew's
phenomenal
good.
every moment he was on screen in both.
Same with
movies.
Emma Stone.
See,
She's a perfect Gwen
my,
Stacy.
my argument
It's
with
everything
Andrew
else. It's
is
everything
people love to complain that Andrew isn't nerdy enough. He's not nerdy enough to be
No,
Peter
no.
Parker. I'm like, Andrew is the modern day nerd. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, that's how nerds are today.
Mhm. To be fair, also that was literally like 2011 or some shit. So it really
Facts.
was.
the
But-
only
Facts,
good
right.
characters in that film is the Lizard. He was pretty well cast.
Yeah.
Andrew as Spider-Man, Emma as Gwen, and then Aunt-Man and Uncle Ben. Everybody else is kind of just like.
I mean, if we're just
why are
talking
we
pure
casting
casting,
Jamie
like
Foxx as Electro, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Flash was good.
On rewatch,
That's-
it was
Flash is the best Flash ever and should have became Agent Venom, but
on rewatch. He wasn't that bad as Electro. I liked him a lot as Electro.
nah,
He's not bad. No, he's definitely not bad. It's just not Electro. Like
it's just not Electro.
it's my.
And I
It's
did-
like
and I honestly-
it's like my whatever his name is. I'm blanking on his name. But Bane from Dark Knight Rises.
Yep, Tom Hardy.
It's like that.
Tom
Like
Hardy.
great character. Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom Hardy's Bane.
Yep.
Fantastic character. Fantastic villain. Everything about him is awesome. Happens to share the same name as a popular Batman villain from the comics. Different character. Different
And I-
character.
I think that's why Toby's movies are so well because every character fits, or every actor fits the character.
That's why he's the
They're
GOAT.
perfect.
They're perfect.
goat.
They're perfect.
Even
comic book
Topher
movies,
Grace.
and they're great movies. So it's just
Topher
like
Grace is not a bad Eddie Brock. He was given bad dialogue.
he was a bad Venom. The Venom design was bad, but
Agreed.
I do
Venom
like
was-
it, but it wasn't accurate by any means whatsoever. And like but him as Eddie Brock, I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
Could they have used a little bit bigger, like dude? Sure.
Look,
Yeah, a little
like
bit,
like
yeah,
me,
better.
like me, they could have. I'm just kidding.
Well, even even at that time,
Like-
I mean, like, I don't know what he looked like at that time, but Alan Richardson was. I mean, he would
He
have been
was
a bigger
doing
dude
Blue
at that
Mountain
time
State,
because
bro.
of
He was doing Blue Mountain State around that
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
he was
exactly.
freaking drinking beers and
Yeah, I
F
mean,
rap.
But
still though,
he was still built, you
I
know.
Oh,
still
of
like to
course.
this day he would have been the perfect Eddie Brock, and it's not even up for discussion, bro.
He can still be Eddie Brock in the MCU.
But
I mean, Tom Hardy is pretty good too.
Toby's
Tom
movies
Hardy's
do it
great.
best,
I
bro.
love the first Venom movie. The second one and third one's kind of where they lose me.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
First
either
one's
way,
great,
no, Brandon.
Either way,
You're wrong.
TASM 2 is the
No.
best.
Either
Yeah.
way,
No,
Brandon,
bro.
you're
Nope.
incorrect for your opinions.
though.
All right.
And they make you
Well,
lesser of a man.
well.
All right. We're done with hot takes. I got a little bit. There were some hotter takes than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But all right,
No.
now it's time for the main event of the evening, the main event of the episode. It's time to do some Mount Rushmores. You guys know there's conversations about this all the time.
Rushmore.
We're also going to preface we don't rock with the Mount Rushmore over here. We don't rock with what it stands for. But we'll move on from that because it's a concept for getting top fours. So we're gonna go around. Everyone knows people do their DC character Mount Rushmores, their Marvel Mount Rushmores. We got a bunch of different. We got 10, I think. Yep, 10
Yeah, we
different
got 10
categories we're
total.
gonna go through. We're just gonna start at the top and we're gonna make it all the way to the freaking bottom. There's a lot of fun categories. First category, and also we have to all four agree upon the Mount Rushmore before we move on to the next one. It's not our individuals where we are agreeing on them together.
We're
Are you ready
picking
for the first
the
one?
Mount Rushmore.
The Hall of Nerds Mount Rushmore of Marvel characters is go. Marvel. It's not
Spider-Man.
MCU. It's not comics. It's
Okay.
Marvel.
Let's go on what we agree with. Spider-Man is for
Spider-Man,
sure.
of course.
Spider-Man is
Spider-Man
number
for sure.
one.
Sure. And I think we have to agree Wolverine because of the X-Men, right?
See,
I think
this
so.
is where I actually don't. I want because my Marvel Trinity is the classic. It's Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine. But
That's
we're
that's
talking
what I have.
we're talking Marvel. So I do think
Wolverine is definitely on there. I mean, in terms of like the original X-Men movies, I mean, there's literally a
He's
show
gotta
called
be.
Wolverine
Yeah.
and the X-Men.
yeah.
He's one of the
Wolverine's gotta
like
be on
biggest X-Men. I think he
He's
is
gotta
the
be.
representation of the X-Men on the Mount
He
Rushmore.
Uh,
I
is
think,
the X-Man,
yeah.
in my opinion.
and
You know,
I
and
agree
most
with
people.
Hulk as well. I think
Hulk
Hulk
has
is
to be.
Hulk is definitely on there. No hesitation.
And then so we have so we're going with the original Trinity of Marvel, which I'm not mad at all. That's my Trinity, so I'm cool with that.
I
But
agree.
then
The
I think you
fourth
get
spot
down
is
to
where it
these.
gets hard.
You have Iron Man, you have Cap, and I think you have Deadpool.
And I think it's got to be Iron Man, right? Just because.
But that's the thing. I don't know
He's the
because
I think it might
face
be
of the
Captain
MCU.
America, man. He's
That's
got
the
the
I
best
could see
movies,
Cap, and I could also
he's
see
got the best
Deadpool.
trilogy in the MCU.
Just think about this though. Whenever you ask, at least from my experience, whenever I ask people who their favorite superheroes are, if they do not read comics, 99% of the time they say Iron Man. 99% of the time.
That's fair.
True.
Because so I'm saying
I'm
like,
okay with putting Iron Man. Though.
But you
I'm
got to
okay.
think Iron Man only became relevant for the MCU since
I agree. No,
2008.
I agree. But
Cap
He doesn't even have a good
relevant.
trilogy.
yeah, but dude,
Yeah.
no one like be real. Like outside of diehard comic book fans, even people that are huge MCU fans, no one really cares about Captain America like that.
I disagree. I think people care about him in the movies
What's better?
and
What's
in the
better?
comic books.
What's
I think
better
it's both.
in this instance? You know,
I think
since we're arguing everything,
Yeah.
Tony doing the snap or Captain America catching the hammer?
Tony doing the snap. Are you kidding me?
I disagree.
Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. That should have been in hot takes, bro. We did it like what we
Dude,
talking
listen,
about, bro.
Okay,
That's
wait.
crazy.
I see. I'm with Stu. It's a lot closer than people think.
Bro,
That.
dude,
Are you kidding me?
They were both teased from Avengers 1, you know, like in their conversation together. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy that they're
Okay,
on par, but
I'm gonna
giving it to
disagree. I think
Captain
Iron Man
America.
had the bigger arc, so it
Captain
does
America,
make more...
everything special about you came out of a bottle, and bro's able to lift the fucking
No,
hammer.
Of
That's-
course, it's definitely a big moment.
Okay, if we're
I
going
think-
strictly off the MCU, I'm saying yes, Iron Man. But I think strictly off the MCU, comic books, pop culture, all of it, Cap has been more. I think Cap is more.
I disagree. Honestly,
You gotta
like,
use. No one cares about Iron Man comics. No one.
No, I
cares.
agree with that. Nobody does care about Iron Man comics, me included. I like Captain America significantly more than Iron Man. I just think, dude, Iron Man is like, I agree. Pre-MCU, no one cared. But MCU is a thing now, and it is the biggest movie franchise of all time. And it's the biggest comic book movie franchise of all time. And so, like, and I guess we can argue it if you want, but Captain America is not the face of the MCU. It is Iron Man. It is Tony Stark.
I can agree with you, and Cap is 2. I think
Yes.
Iron Man's 1 and Cap is 2.
100%.
You have to do overall all Marvel.
It's
Cap is higher in comics than Iron Man
In
by
comics, I
30
agree.
spots.
I
Cap has
agree.
the better comics.
You
He's
have
got
to
the
use
better
both.
movies.
You
He's
have to use
got.
both.
I agree with you on all of that, but Iron Man is surpassed like Captain because he's the face of the biggest
Okay, let
property of
me
all
ask you this.
time.
Who's the number one in the MCU? It's Iron Man, right?
Yes,
Who's the number two?
Cap,
Cap. Okay. Who's the number one in comics?
Spider-Man.
Not counting the ones that we've already
Oh,
used.
Spider-Man.
oh,
Not counting the three
no,
that we've
Cap.
already used.
No, I'm not
okay,
arguing
okay,
that.
no, I get that, but where is Iron Man compared to Cap there? How far down on the comics list? Because
I'm
I
not.
think
No, I hear what you're saying, but like,
you got to take the average of both, and Cap is way
but
higher than Iron
we're
Man.
doing Mount Rushmore is like all
Overall.
included, not
Exactly.
just like.
You're just going off the MCU
No,
for
I'm
Iron
not
Man.
because otherwise Hulk and Wolverine would not be there.
Well, that's not true, I feel like.
It is. If I was going just off MCU, Wolverine ain't even in the damn MCU.
Well, I'm talking about movies in general, I guess, because
And
you
so,
got all
I mean,
these
Captain
movies.
America. Captain America is the main character in both the animated Ultimate movies. Because I mean,
but no one gives a
Orange
damn
Team.
about those in the grand scheme of the world.
I mean,
Like,
he's one of the main characters in most of the video games.
as comic book fans, yes, Captain America is such a better character. I fully agree with that. There's no argument there. It's just that like if
I
we're
think more
talking
people play
all
Captain
things
America in
Marvel,
Rivals.
if we're talking all things Marvel, the MCU is bigger than comic books ever have been. Like the MCU is the biggest aspect of comic book industry ever.
I just like again, I agree with you, but I feel like you're having to, from a statistical point, Cap is more relevant than Iron Man because of the comics. If Cap is number two in the MCU and he's number one in comics,
Listen, bro,
he should
all
take
I
the
know,
overall.
Infinity
He is
War, when Captain America showed up, my theater erupted. They didn't do that shit for Iron Man.
Because he was there the whole time.
Exactly.
and because
Captain
and the
America
thing is,
just like
everyone rocked with Cap from the beginning of the MCU to the end of the MCU.
What's the
Iron
Iron
Man, you had to get used
Who
to
has
him.
the
You
better
had to
trilogy?
learn to rock with him.
Who has the better?
But that's
trilogy?
not
Cap.
really what we're arguing though. Because like
He's
I
got the
fully
better
agree that
trilogy
Captain America
and
is a better
comics.
character
And
in
the better
literally
comics.
every aspect. It's just that I like the biggest. There's people who don't even who like dead ass like barely know who Superman is, but they know more about Iron Man because of the movies. Like
But that same thing could be argued with Cap.
I agree. Yeah, I think you could say the same thing with Cap because he has the better
Captain
movies.
America is in almost every single movie, if not every single movie.
Iron
that
Man is
Iron Man
best.
is besides their trilogies.
Look, Iron Man's best in other
He's
people's
in
movies.
Homecoming. He
Cap
has a
is best
cameo
in
in
every
Homecoming.
movie he's in.
no, but we're not arguing the best characters. It's like
The
characters.
most relevant. The most
relevant.
relevant. The most important. Iron Man is important to the MCU. Cap is important to the MCU and comics.
And I fully agree with that. But I guess what I'm trying to say
So-
is the MCU is 10 times what comics.
And I
the,
get
to
that.
the grand scheme
but
of the
Cap
world.
is number two in the MCU to Iron Man.
Yeah, like we're not
Cap-
just arguing MCU. Like we're
Cap
arguing
is number
everything.
one
so,
in
like,
comics.
We have to
Iron Man's
include that
probably number
comic aspect, the
15
movie
in comics.
aspect, the video
All of
game
it
aspect.
overall.
Like more
Cap
people
is-
play Captain America in Rivals than they do Iron Man. Like that's got to be a statistic from my experience.
I mean, I don't know about that. I've also just haven't played Rivals since it came out.
I
But
haven't
To
played
be
Rivals
fair,
in
people
forever,
who play
but-
Iron Man are annoying anyway.
What's
Exactly.
but like the biggest moments in the MCU and like the biggest spoiler of all time is that Iron Man died.
I agree. I'm with you on the MCU stuff, but you have to take in the
And
account,
Captain
account
America
of
has
the
the
comics.
best movie in the MCU.
One of the best.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Outside of team up movies, the best.
All right, look, here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Here's
no.
I'm gonna
What
say.
do you think?
Y'all keep using the MCU as an argument point. I get it. Here's where I'm at. We would not have had any of Cap's movies if Iron Man did not succeed the way that it did. That's
Did
all
Iron
I'm
Man's
gonna say.
comics succeed?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
does,
We're
though.
arguing
It-
everything.
Or the overall.
but
If this is the
but listen.
Mount Rushmore of the MCU, then
but
Iron
look,
Man
but
takes it easy.
Here's what I am saying. I think what we need to take ourselves out of the conversation and the fact that honestly, as far as comics go, they're irrelevant to the Mount Rushmore because people that read but just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. In the general audience, the comic book fans are such a small portion
Yes.
of the superhero fandom. It's all about the movies, bro. It's all about
Then
Toby.
I don't know that Hulk's on there.
Oh, Hulk's on
That's
there.
why I'm not mad at that. And he's
Yeah,
on
I'm
Nah,
mine.
you
bro.
know,
If
I'm
your
rage baiting.
argument is the movies or the
No, no.
Hulk, then Hulk's definitely not on there.
Well,
Hulk's a
look,
bum
what
in
I'm
the MCU.
I'm
Yeah, and
just
I'm fully agree. I'm with
look,
you on that.
what I'm saying is though,
But
I
we
think
should.
it has to be Iron Man.
It's gotta be Iron Man, dude.
I get where you guys are coming from. I really do.
I think we leave it up. I think this is
Bro,
one of those ones we
if
leave
we're
it up to
doing
the
that, then
comments.
Hulk is off the list and Black Panther's on there. If we're arguing most relevant and well known, like to the world, Black
I would
Panther's
agree
probably
with that.
number one, if not number two.
Okay,
Everybody knows who Black Panther is
Well,
because they know who
Spider-Man's number
Chadwick
one.
Boseman is.
Spider-Man's 100% number one, though.
Oh,
Like,
well,
there-
yeah.
Yeah, there's
sorry.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah, bro.
I mean,
A
I understand where
newborn
you're coming from,
baby
but even
fresh out the
though
womb
Hulk
knows who
is
Spider-Man
indeed
is.
terrible in the MCU, 100%, he is still like a pivotal character there.
The
And everyone-
Fantastic Four would be higher than these characters because they've had what five movies.
That's not
at this
crazy to
point.
say.
You can
Look.
walk up to someone and go, "Do you know who the Fantastic Four are?" And
Everybody
they'd be like,
knows what Flame On is.
"Yeah, exactly." I just think taking out the comics is just ruining the
No,
whole.
that
concept
wasn't
of
what I
Mount
was
'cause
saying.
when we
Rushmore.
get to
I wasn't-
DC, you
I
gotta
wasn't
include
saying-
the comics. Look at
I wasn't-
DC.
It's
right
both.
now.
Yeah, no, I've been
no.
arguing for both the entire time.
I wasn't.
But-
I wasn't saying take comics out in general. I was just saying that we have to separate ourselves from that.
Dude, like
from
you
the
might
co-
like you. It might
trying to find the
be. It might
words.
seem crazy to say, but if you really break down the entire thing, like, dude, like comics might not even be a thing anymore if Iron Man 1 didn't come out.
But they are though, and so that we
Because
have to
Iron
take
Man
the
1
comics
came out. And like comic books were at an all-time, the industry was at an all-time low before the MCU. All-time low, all-time low. So like yes, Captain America's stories were so much better than Iron Man. And
So
Captain
really-
America
And
was
if we're
so much-
arguing that, I
Look.
would just take Hulk off the list and put Captain America and Iron Man on there.
Here's my argument right here. Iron Man 1, Cap 2 when it comes to the movies. Cap 1 when it comes to the comics. Iron Man all the way down here. When you take an average of the two and how important they are to both, Cap and Iron Man are 1 and 2 when it comes to the movies. When it comes to the comics, Iron Man doesn't even get close to Cap.
But
Therefore, that
it's
boost from the
skewed,
comics,
it's skewed though.
but that's the thing, that boost from the comics for Cap makes him more important than Iron, because without those comics, we would have never got the MCU. Without
Comics
Marvel,
existed first. I mean,
comics without those Cap carried the comics more than Iron Man did. We wouldn't have got those Iron Man movies without Cap. And it's not like Cap didn't get a movie literally a year or two later.
a year later, bro. Like
Yeah,
But
like
it would
saying
if it wasn't for the success of Iron Man, we would have never had it. We would have never had
okay,
it.
but look at the success of Iron Man. Let's look it up. I guess the success of Iron Man 1 in terms of who went to the movie and how much money it made.
But that you're missing the point. Not Captain America movie would have never existed.
No,
If
if
it
we're
didn't-
being honest,
right,
no, none of
but
it would have
then
existed
my
without
brain is
Blade.
like, Iron Man's movie would have never existed without Captain America's prior comics because those comics held
No,
that.
yeah,
To be
energy
true, the
together.
MCU wouldn't exist without Blade. It's really Blade who did it, not Iron Man. He's the one who made success for Marvel movies so that the MCU
100%.
eventually happened. Giving all the credit to Iron Man is just, it's not.
Iron Man
true.
just kickstarted the MCU. You know, it's
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
if Iron Man failed, Captain America wouldn't have came out. It probably still would have came out.
Okay.
It was
Exactly.
literally the next year.
I think you have to use
Or
the
2 years.
comics, and we
1 or
wouldn't
2
have
years.
the movies without Cap's comics.
We 100% are using the comics. Well, and I think you're also Iron Man is. You guys are a little bit downplaying Iron Man's important to the comics. Yeah, he's maybe not as important pre and post MCU, but he's still a founding member of the Avengers.
For sure.
Well, yeah, for sure. But like nobody cared about Iron Man.
And
before
dude,
the
I'm gonna be
movies,
real,
though.
but like nobody cared about any comic books, bro. Nobody cared about comic books.
But the
before
people who
MCU.
did, we're talking about the people who did care about the comic books.
Yeah, I know,
Those
but we're
people
talking
didn't
about
care
the
about
world.
Iron Man.
But even Captain
world.
America was viewed more, you know, like good, bad, however you view it, as a symbol back in the day than Iron Man probably ever has.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
No, yeah, I'm with you.
As a
I mean,
symbol.
I'm not arguing.
that.
Iron
Because like
Captain
World War
America's
II,
17 times
Cap
the
was
character.
Cap was punching Hitler.
Exactly,
Iron Man
bro.
wasn't doing crap.
He
Yeah,
also
no,
wasn't
I'm not
alive, but-
arguing. I think
Like, if you, I mean, it's propaganda, of course.
Captain
but,
America
like,
is 100% a better character and more important to comic books as a whole, but to the superhero fandom,
It has to be Iron Man.
That's what
It
I'm
has
saying.
to be.
I
It
would
has to be.
take I would take Hulk off this list, and it would be Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Iron Man. Like not in that order. or
I'm not
anything, but,
mad
like,
at that at all.
that
Yeah,
would be the top.
I'm down with
That's
that.
why
I don't
I
think
think we
down with
said
that.
Spider-Man.
I wouldn't put Hulk over Iron Man though. Or no, I wouldn't put Iron Man over Hulk. Because Hulk, you got to think not only does he have some like multiple movies, a TV show from like what the 90s, the comics that people I would say are more popular than Cap and Iron Man, but also you have to think how many kids were wearing Hulk things. You know, freaking
in
Hulk
my
smash,
opinion,
Hulk smash.
it's in my opinion, it's Spider-Man, Hulk, Wolverine,
I agree.
and Iron Man.
And then I would switch Iron Man for Cap.
Same. I'm with Brandon. That would be mine.
So
and if we have to leave it there, we have to leave it there.
I think if it's
like,
2 and 2,
if we disagree on Iron, that's the point of Civil War. You know?
Yeah, we leave it up
people
to the comments.
People have Cap and people have Iron.
Yeah, okay. If we have a tie like that, we can leave that up to the comments, bro.
I agree.
Because I got the same.
I can't switch off Iron Man.
It's 2-2, and I feel like that's safe. We let the comments decide.
We got 3 of the 4.
Cool.
Right. DC character Mount Rushmore. I think this one's going to be quick. This one's pretty easy. Yeah, we obviously have the Trinity: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman,
and Barry,
and
Red Hood.
I don't disagree. My only argument, and
is
Robin. I include him as the 4th, but he's my 5th. Is Dick Grayson?
That's fair.
Totally,
that's 100% fair.
And yeah, I'm not mad at that argument, but it's got to be, of course.
And then my 6th is Wally West, because I do think Barry is more important than Wally. While I like Wally
and Red Hood, of course. Red Hood, of course.
Just we've all agreed. It's okay. So we got our 4. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash, Barry Allen. That's easy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Cereal. No Raisin Bran allowed.
This one might get a little bit more tough. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously
number 1. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, number 1.
Yeah, obviously.
Can we agree that Fruity Pebbles is top 4?
Hell no. We can conversate on it, but I'm not.
Okay,
conversate. That is,
there's no
chance
that's
the second one being mentioned. There's
no
chance that's number 2 being mentioned.
Is Fruit Loops definite?
Hold on, I think we're missing on a big one. We got to also realize this is the Mount Rushmore. This is a Mount Rushmore, so we got to be a little bit more broad. Not our personal opinions matter, of course, but not to the full extent. Number 2's got to be Lucky Charms. No,
it's got to. You guys are right. I hate Lucky Charms, but realistically, it does.
Like, bro, like when they came out with the only marshmallows, bro.
And then wait, hold on, hear me out for number 3. This one's strictly for the OGs and for the love of the game. Cheerios.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios.
It's not crazy.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Is a good go-to.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like you think cereal and like Cheerios is just like that.
So like another one for the OGs, bro. I think it's just the base. They're great Frosted Flakes, bro. It's got to be Frosted Flakes.
No. Listen, I'm not even like it's not even my top 5, but I kind of agree on Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
It's like it's a huge one.
They're great.
But I also think that Fruity Pebbles also competes for that 4th spot. And Lucky Charms, or not Lucky Charms, and Fruit Loops. All 3 of those can compete for that 4th spot.
Fruity Pebbles aren't crazy.
Wait a second.
I would say Fruity Pebbles are better than Fruit Loops for sure.
Let me get in. Let me throw a new one in there. Reese's Puffs.
No.
I'm not a huge fan of them, but I understand that.
Because you got to realize
Reese's.
No, but you got to realize 50% of people are like either don't like peanut butter or allergic to it. So
exactly.
like
that's
but it's like but hold on, but you're missing the point though. It's like Reese's Puffs.
The jingle.
Peanut butter chocolate.
I personally think 4 should be. I think 4 should be Fruity Pebbles. I think Fruity Pebbles is universally a huge cereal for everybody.
I don't know if it is though.
But it's so small. It's like, but Frosted Flakes is a staple, bro. Everybody can get down with some Frosted Flakes, bro.
I also agree on Frosted Flakes up there as well.
You know, honorable.
And it is like because like Tony the Tiger.
Honorable mention, bro. Apple Jacks go.
Dude, I have that on mine. Apple Jacks is a banger. But I feel like they're not as popular.
I think I could go with Frosted the Flakes off Tony the Tiger alone.
I'm down for that. I'm down.
Right. I mean, the commercials back in the day, yeah.
And then like at 5, we all got like Frosted Mini Wheats, right?
Hell no, they're good though.
I'm kidding. No, they're gas, bro. The strawberry ones.
All right. So official cereal, Hall & Nerd cereal, Mount Rushmore, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, Cheerios, and Frosted Flakes.
Oh,
okay. Let us know what y'all think. Next.
Oh, this one.
Next is anime characters.
So
you guys do this. I'm gonna go refill my water.
I'm prefacing this right now before we get into it. I've only seen.
I got Goku.
7 or 8 animes.
Okay, so
but I know some of the goats, so I don't get it twisted. I know it belongs up there.
I mean, Goku and Naruto are definitely the first
two.
Exactly. Like I understand that.
They're up there.
I want to go Saitama, maybe. One Punch Man.
Okay, but if we're going in, I think Eren Yeager is above Saitama. Eren Yeager.
Don't go too new gen with it. We're thinking like faces of.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. Like, I mean. You know,
but bro, if
I'm not gonna ever watch it, but like, Luffy probably belongs on this list.
It's probably it's probably.
No,
I mean,
Brian,
yeah,
giving
Luffy's
him
third.
that. I'm
Luffy's
giving him
third.
that. No,
Luffy's third.
Yeah,
It's
Luffy.
Like, he's
Naruto.
gotta be on here
Luffy,
somewhere.
Goku number one. Goku, Naruto, Luffy, and then crazy shout maybe. I don't know if you guys, but Sailor Moon.
Maybe
Okay, I don't know anything about
Sailor
it.
Moon is like massive, bro. Massive.
But then again, it's like you ask anybody who's a fan of anime in general, they know who Eren Yeager is.
I don't.
bro.
I think you're gonna get more, but if you ask non-anime fans, you're gonna get way more people who know Sailor Moon than know Eren Yeager.
I mean,
I feel like hella people know All Might, bro. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, All Might is
I mean,
pretty well known.
as far
at
as
this
the
point.
new gens, like Deku was definitely up there.
Deku,
Eren
yeah.
is up there. Like Tanjiro is very popular.
Tanjiro.
I mean, yeah, like a lot of the JJ
Tanjiro
are
Kamado.
pretty
yeah, exactly.
well known.
Yuji, those guys, these guys are very popular. But like,
Go, dude.
like,
Everybody knows
all-time,
who Gojo
yeah.
is. Everybody knows who Gojo is, bro.
I
That
think
is
He's not
true,
up there,
bro.
but I'm just saying.
I'm
I
guessing-
see every single con I've been to, I've seen a Gojo cosplayer, and I don't even go to anime cons.
But like, okay, I think this might be the four. I think for me at least, what I'm gonna put out there is Goku, Naruto, Luffy, and
Luffy.
Saitama. I'm gonna do One Punch Man. Saitama is massive.
I know. I just.
I'll give my list real quick off of what I've seen. So we got All Might. I'll just name like the big ones: All Might, Gojo, Bakugo, because he's the fucking goat. And then probably Aaron.
Yeah,
I mean, but if we're being real too, like I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Bleach is one of the original. Like
Ichigo.
I haven't seen
so
it, but I'm
Ichigo-
locking in before the new shit comes out.
Yeah,
That's my next
Ichigo
watch.
might need to be in
What?
there.
Can I
He
say my top
probably
four?
does. I mean, that's Johnny Young Bosch, right? The voice
Yeah.
actor.
I feel like
mine,
I don't know. I just do the dubs or
I
subs.
don't,
So.
man.
That fourth spot is hard. I think it could go to Ichigo, Sailor Moon, or Saitama. Those are my
Okay,
three.
so my thing is, so I'm sticking with you. I'm gonna go Goku, Naruto, Luffy, and then he does qualify because he had an anime in the '90s. Definitely more popular in the manga aspect, but I think Guts from Berserk has to be in that conversation.
I'm
What
not
about
mad
Light?
at that, but
What about Light
Definitely
from-
more manga based
from
for sure.
Death Note?
yeah.
What about
Light or L from Death Note?
I think
I don't know.
I mean, in
Death
my
Note-
personal opinion,
Death Note's
that fourth
great,
spot
but-
has to be between Ichigo, Sailor Moon, and Saitama.
I'm down
Yeah,
for whatever.
No, I
don't
agree.
want-
That's definitely like the Mount Rushmore.
That's fair. That's
I've
fair.
never
Three-
even seen any
but
of
if I'm-
those.
if
Aaron,
leaning-
Aaron is probably like he's up, but like it's too recent.
If I'm leaning
He's too new,
more
yeah,
to
exactly.
the anime thing, it's definitely going to be Aaron on over Guts for my four at least. But
Oh, I mean, like
gotta
my
agree on one.
my actual four would look nothing like that.
Yeah,
but
exactly,
I
yeah.
understand that that's
Okay.
the four. You know.
you know what?
I kind of want to go Saitama, but I think it should be Saitama, Sailor
But
Moon.
see,
Man,
I'm
okay.
gonna go different because I don't know who that is.
Do you know who Sailor Moon is? Like, have you heard of the name?
Yes.
Have you heard of Ichigo?
No.
Have you? And you haven't heard? Well, have you heard of One Punch Man? Not.
See, I feel like you have to go off. I feel like this is good because I don't know anime at all. So me knowing
I
these
agree.
characters based off of kind of helps. Goku is definite. I know that.
Well, yeah, but
Naruto is definite.
Naruto.
You don't know who Ichigo is, so he can be gone. But
Do you know who Luffy is?
Yeah, from One Piece.
do you know?
Ah,
You might not know Saitama, but do you know One Punch Man?
I know what he looks like.
Do you know
okay.
what Sailor Moon looks like?
Yeah.
What do you feel like you know more about?
Like
you've
see me
seen
personally,
more of,
I
that
was
you've seen-
throwing out Light.
What do you
from-
think you've seen
Death
more
Note.
of?
No.
Sailor Moon
Uh,
or One Punch Man?
Probably One Punch Man. If it's the one I've seen more of.
I'll go with it. I'll go with that. I'll go.
Saitama.
It is what it is.
Okay,
The manga's so
that-
much
the
better than the
official
anime.
Hall of Nerds anime Mount Rushmore: Goku, Naruto, Luffy, and Saitama. I feel like that's pretty standard right there.
All right, we got
Yeah.
Soda next. I
No,
feel
we
like
got
this
Indy.
is also.
You skipped
got
indie
Indy- we got-
characters.
Oh, I
got
did skip
indie
Indy. You're
characters.
right. I got nothing
Indie
for that.
characters. So basically, any comic book character that does not reside in the Marvel and DC universe. Let's think here.
Let's lock it in. Spawn is
Spawn.
definitely on there. Spawn's
Spawn.
on.
Barn,
And Invincible.
Invincible
Agreed.
are definitely one.
Invincible has gotten to that point. It's.
But here's where I want to
definitely
ask a question: are we going to count somebody like Optimus Prime or the?
That's what I was about to ask.
Yes,
I think
count,
we have to.
I think we count TMNT as a group.
As a
Same
group,
with-
well, then those
yeah.
would be my next two, bro.
And that's probably it. Yeah,
I agree with those.
TMNT,
I agree with
and
those
then
four.
Optimus.
I
That
will
was
say
quick.
honorable mention because their comics are goated, and I'm
Power
slowly
Rangers.
catching Power Rangers, bro.
Power Rangers up there as well.
Also another honorable mention. Rick Grimes is up there too.
Walking
bruh.
true.
Dead. I agree.
Rick Grimes
That
is
is
up there.
But
true,
a
but
lot
I
of
think the
people
ones
don't
we
even know about the
mentioned are more
comics.
That's
popular.
true. That's true. I mean, that's true.
Because like Erica Slaughter would be.
I was gonna say if we're
my
going like
personal
indie
list.
comic books specifically, not including cartoons, all that kind of stuff, then I'll take out TMNT and Transformers and I'll put in Erica Slaughter and
Facts.
maybe
I would probably put in Rick Grimes and Erica Slaughter.
Yeah.
I would agree.
No, that's fair. Though. I like the four we got though. That was a good
Yeah.
four for any
I'm
character.
Spawn,
with it.
Invincible, Turtles, and Optimus.
Optimus. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Now it's
Now we
time
got
for soda.
soda.
No is guess.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
It's
Pepper,
number one.
100%.
It's number one.
It's on there.
Number one.
And I
Sprite?
feel like
Sprite's got to be on there.
I feel
bro.
like
do.
Sprite and Coke have to be.
Yeah.
Like they just have to be.
I'm
They
more
are
of a
the
Pepsi
universal,
guy, but I agree. Coca-Cola.
I
so
agree. Coke is-
DP, Sprite, and Coke
are the top three.
Those are three.
I'm gonna make my case for
Don't
Fanta.
you dare say pineapple Fanta.
No, just Fanta in general. I feel like we don't have to say it.
Oh
specific.
my
Now
gosh.
listen. I'm gonna make a case
Talking about
for
some
A and
Fanta.
W root beer
It's root
and cream
beer.
soda.
It's root beer.
Yeah, it's
But
got to be
I'm
root beer.
gonna argue cream soda, but I don't like root
No,
beer.
come on.
But
Let's
I
be
know
honest.
Root beer belongs
If you're
on
going
there.
for
No,
a
root beer
dark,
belongs.
if you're going for a dark soda, there's like 5 other sodas people pick before root beer. If you're going for
Hell
a
no.
fruity,
I don't
if you're
think so,
wrong.
bro.
Listen,
root beer
listen,
is up
incorrect.
there.
If you're going for a fruity soda, what do you go for?
I
I
don't.
fruit punch. I don't like Fanta.
Okay,
bro.
so y'all are putting root beer over Mountain Dew.
Yes,
I don't like Mountain Dew.
I like
See,
Mountain
it's
Dew.
between-
I like
it's
Baja
between those two
Blast
because-
occasionally.
No, no,
That's about it.
okay,
I don't really drink
okay,
Mountain Dew
but
like
here-
that
but
anymore.
No,
here-
I'm with you.
like,
No,
but
I
see,
think
dude,
Mountain Dew is better than root beer.
But
I
see,
think
it's not about
general-
about that
That's
though.
true.
Like, but like,
Yeah, we're
how
talking-
many like NASCAR be getting Mountain Dew sponsors and stickers? You know, I don't see no A&W stickers, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like just stuff like that, bro. Mountain Dew is everywhere.
Yeah, you
Call
ain't
of
wrong with that.
Duty,
You gotta do and you gotta do the
Monster,
do.
like-
You gotta do the
Like,
do.
bro, yeah, come on now.
No, I agree with you on Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. I like it more than root beer, but I think for specifically a Mount Rushmore that's supposed to represent all soda, I do think root beer is higher up than Mountain Dew.
I agree. I
I
think
agree,
that's
bro.
Because I'm with
drink
you. I
root
think
beer,
Mountain
bro.
Dew is better, but
I mean,
I like
just
I
like
like fruity
fries.
sodas.
I could get behind the root beer.
I'm not as
bro.
big on dark sodas. Like I just prefer something like Sprite.
That's fair. I'm more
Root
of a
beer's
dark
caffeine
soda
free
dude.
too, bro.
Yeah.
The mug one or the pug, whatever that.
So
is.
are we-
root
are-
beer
the
is just like
All right.
iconic.
All right. Well, I'll allow.
Yeah, we
root
can
beer
just say
for-
root beer. Like we don't have
Yeah,
to
it doesn't
go
have to be a
brand for
specific
that
brand. It's just
Root
root
beer.
beer. Yeah. So
All right.
we got Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Coke, and root beer.
one. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm down to clown. I'm down with that.
Honorable mention of Mountain Dew.
Fast food.
and pineapple Fanta, of course.
No.
I'm
Fast
about
food
to ask.
restaurants.
Fast food.
All right, we have
Let's
to go
be
Taco
real.
Bell. Taco Bell is up there.
Well,
It
yeah,
has
but
to be.
we have to be real.
As
We have to
much
get it out of the way.
as
Number one is McDonald's.
Number
It
one
is.
is
Well, as
McDonald's.
much
We
as
gotta
I
get it out of the way.
despise it and do not eat it, it's McDonald's.
It's got to be. Yeah,
bro.
it is. It's the Coca-Cola argument. It's the same thing. Like it's got to be.
Yeah,
there.
I agree.
And I agree, Taco Bell's on there too.
Taco
McDonald's
Bell.
and Taco Bell are 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm gonna
now,
throw
now,
out.
now.
I'm gonna throw out Sonic. Personally,
Hell no.
okay.
Now,
You guys
I,
can.
I love
look.
Sonic, but Sonic is not
Look,
everywhere.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
true.
it. I'm
That's
gonna
true.
keep it. I'm gonna keep it 200 divided by 2 with y'all, bro. Since I got one here, In-N-Out has to be there.
It's not everywhere though. We can't count it because
Yeah,
it's not
it's
everywhere.
not it, like yeah.
But everybody knows
it's-
what In-N-Out is.
It's
You ain't
not,
wrong.
but
You ain't
not
wrong. It is.
but not everyone's had it though.
Yeah,
I
didn't
it
have
don't
a
have to
conversation.
do like
Yes,
like
I haven't had
Whataburger,
it in and out until I
Burger
moved
King,
here.
like you know, like
Hear me
something
out.
everybody has.
Hear me out. I'm gonna finish it off. Let me see what you guys think. We got McDonald's.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
I was just gonna say, hear me out.
Oh
McDonald's,
yeah, facts.
Taco
yeah,
Bell.
facts.
McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Burger King is a
I
no-go.
hate Burger King. And
Yeah, no,
McDonald's,
Burger-
but I
But you
And
know
the
hate
thing
what?
is, the thing
Iconic,
is,
bro.
most
You're
people
right.
hate Burger King though.
No, you're right. Burger King has to be up
But
there,
it's,
bro. They always
it's the
do
McDonald's argument. It's the
Look,
McDonald's argument.
no,
it's
it's just,
McDonald's
no.
and
I would say Wendy's is more significant than Burger King
that's
right
not
now.
crazy, bro. That's
Wendy's is
really not
100%
crazy.
more. The Frosty, the Biggie bags,
They
the
got
4
they
for
got
4,
DC toys right now
everything,
too. They got them
dude.
DC toys.
But see, like
the only thing Burger
but
King
like,
has is the Whopper.
No,
Let's be honest.
but like early 2000s when the Marvel movies were coming out, no
Nah, bro,
other
but we got
restaurant got
sandwich
them
shops, too.
promos.
We got like Subway.
No other restaurant
Oh,
got
no,
those
no,
promos.
Subway.
Yeah, what about Cane's?
I love Cane's, but it's not.
They
It's
don't-
not.
it's
Mount
not-
Rushmore.
it's not
I love
everywhere,
It's not Mount
yeah.
bro.
Rushmore.
I
Can you
think we
combo with
go.
an extra toast?
I think if we're going something that's everywhere, I think Wendy's goes over Burger King.
I don't think that's crazy.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Because Burger King was big in the early 2000s, but so was
True.
Wendy's. Right
Very
now,
true.
Wendy's is still big. Burger King, no one cares about Burger King anymore.
That is true.
I could go for a Whopper every now and then, bro. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
bro.
lie to
I'm
Burger
sure
King
you
is
could.
Burger King is bro.
No, I go with the Wendy's.
I'm fine
That's
with
fair.
Wendy's.
That's fair.
So we
That's
got
fair.
McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, and Wendy's.
Solid.
W's.
Oh, but while we're on it, screw Chick-fil-A though, guys. As a company, I just want to make sure we say that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Screw
for sure.
Chick-fil-A.
Did I miss something? Did I
You
miss
must-
something in there?
You
You
did.
uninformed?
As far as I know, that's the Lord's chicken. I don't know about anything
Bro
going on
lives in
behind the scenes.
Tennessee. Bro lives in Tennessee. The things that Chick-fil-A
The
does is
Lord's
normal from where he's
chicken.
from.
I don't know. I don't know anything that's going on behind the scenes, bro. I don't really.
The Lord's chicken. I'm dead.
Go ahead, continue. I guess I don't want to get into something crazy. I just.
Live action comic book movie castings is next.
Number one is Willem Dafoe. I will
No,
hear
it's
nothing else
J.
of it.
It's
J.
J.
Jonah
Simmons
Jameson.
is J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh,
That
no,
is
it's
number
RDJ
one.
as Iron Man.
Nah,
my
it's J.K.
see. Okay.
Best
Is
casting
the-
of all time.
Okay.
hands down.
J.K.
Okay,
Simmons is number one.
let's get the
J.K.
Y'all,
Simmons.
y'all ain't gonna like this, bro. Viola Davis is Amanda
Yes,
Waller.
yes,
in the
I have
top
it on my
four.
list. I have
In the
it.
top
I have
four,
it.
She's
Dude,
in
I
the
don't
top
care.
four. One of the best castings of all time. Nobody else
Agreed.
can play Amanda Waller like Viola
Dude,
Davis does.
Samuel L. Jackson
Not
is
here
Nick
to-
Fury.
That's
a
not
terrible
crazy to
casting.
say, bro. That's not crazy.
That wasn't a good casting. It was a good performance, and he changed the character for the better.
Who? Are we
But-
talking about Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah. Pre Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury in the comics is a completely different character.
But you got to think he was so good that they literally
I
changed
agree.
it in
No,
the
so it's a
comics.
great performance, and he changed the character for the better. But a casting is before the movie comes out. When you cast someone, the movie isn't out. The performance hasn't been performed.
I would
And
say
so-
the opposite. I say if they play the character so well that they change it in the comics, that makes you an even better casting.
No, that's a great performance. But the casting is when you were cast. That's what the casting is.
Well, if we're going off of no performance and then we're just going off of looks.
Exactly. That's
And I
what a
feel like-
casting is.
Well, yeah, but I feel like we have the movies to go off of. We should go who had the best casting, looks, performance, overall. I think we should be looking at who
Well,
is
then
the
that's
best
just
casting
best performance. And
and
that's
casting.
different.
It's the best casting. They were
Because,
both
for example,
casted
like,
and performed. They had to get cast to give a
Yeah,
performance.
for example, like, let's think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess that's like, yeah, Samuel L. Jackson wasn't a quote unquote good Nick Fury casting because he had an amazing performance and changed
It's-
the character for the better. But
Like, I wouldn't argue Christian Bale's Batman, but I'd argue it's Bruce Wayne, but I'm not going to do that.
see, but
I
as
would
far
say
as
RDJ is the same reason.
as far as
he
a
looks like it,
casting,
and
though?
he changed the character in the comics because of how good his performance was.
for me, when I talk,
Well, that's
when I
just
talk,
MCU synergy. They do that shit all the time.
when I talk best casting, it's just strict, yeah, just the casting of the character, not the performance aspect of it, because that's a whole different conversation.
Okay, so
Let's
like
get
it's,
into
it's
definites.
mostly based on looks then. If that's the case, like how much they resemble
It
the
just
character
like
that they cast as.
when the character and that actor or actress was cast as that character, like that moment, like
So
best
J.K.
cast.
Simmons is up
But
there then.
that's
He's
not. I feel like that's
J.K.
not a
Simmons
fair
is
way
number
to.
one.
He's
But I
number
feel like
one.
that's not a fair way to look at it because there's a lot of characters that have been cast solely off of looks that did not have an amazing performance.
Well, yeah, but then
Like
we just
Henry
arguing-
Cavill.
But that's
You
just
could
what
say he's a
casting
great
is. Yeah, I
casting
agree.
for
I think
Superman.
Henry Cavill as Superman I think it's one of the greatest castings of all time, and they fumbled it. But
Now,
the casting,
do I
And
think
that's
it's
why
perfect?
we should put in
Christopher
performance
Reeve?
the
because
casting
then
is perfect.
I think Christopher Reeve is the most perfect Superman.
Exactly. Yeah. But like, because you can't sit here and tell me. 'cause
I think
this
a
is- it's just-
definite's RDJ though. Whichever way we look at this,
Oh,
whether it's
100%
through
RDJ.
just casting or performance or
Yeah,
both,
RDJ 's
RDJ
up
is
there.
all around the best at all of those.
100%.
RDJ's up there. For
But-
sure.
Already
well,
up there.
J.
And
Jonah
I feel like
Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson's up there as well.
J.K.
And
Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson.
I agree with Stu that Viola Davis should be up there for Amanda Waller.
I mean,
Both
I
in
just
looks
hate
Like
and
Amanda Waller, she
He
acts like Amanda Waller.
She brought
talks like
popularity.
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, no,
brought
I-
popularity to the
She's filthy.
character.
You're probably right. I just hate Amanda Waller. so
No,
don't know her
I
family,
know. That's why I
unfortunately.
said y'all are gonna hate this, but Viola Davis is
No,
up there.
Viola Davis. See, I love Viola Davis.
No, she's phenomenal.
And she was great.
I
in them.
mean-
and like Amanda Waller, the thing with Amanda Waller, she's great in the movies and she's great in the comics. It's just there was too much of her at once.
I think
Like-
we do have to agree that I might be going out on a limb here, but Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. Like I mean, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, that he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely up there.
I don't necessarily know if it's top 4. It's got. I think it is though.
I think it might be. I think it might be.
I mean, that's one of those ones that like he is actually Wade Wilson, like in real life.
But
You know what
let's
I'm
think
saying?
here though. We got J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson for sure.
Yeah.
RDJ, Tony Stark for sure.
Mhm.
Christopher Reeve,
Jackman?
Superman
Nah,
for
he's
sure.
not short enough. He's too
Christopher
tall.
Reeve, Superman. We're all
I think
agreeing on that?
Christopher Reeve Superman.
I'm down with
yeah.
that. I'm 100%.
We just
down
need
with
we just need a fourth. And it could be. I'm fine with Viola Davis, Amanda Waller, but it's just not like as important.
I don't
guess,
have
if you know
Christopher
what I mean.
Reeve
Like they could have
Superman,
fumbled
though.
Amanda Waller.
What? How do you not have Christopher Reeve? Who do you have? Who do you have besides Viola Davis? Who do you have over Christopher Reeve Superman?
I don't know. We're going off of just looks, right?
No, the
Just
feeling
the
of when they get
casting.
cast, you're like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, the cast.
I would put just looking off of the casting, I would put Corn Sweat over Christopher Reeves.
See,
I mean, that's
I
not
disagree.
actually. That's really not that.
I
Crazy.
disagree because
And
when he
we're
first
just
got
going
cast,
off
he
of
was when he first
strictly
got cast, he
just
was
looks.
scrawny.
Well,
Yeah, but he looked like Superman,
He
like in the
looks like
face,
Superman.
in the
No,
Every
yeah, no,
year.
I'm with you. It's up there. I think. Well, that's the one thing for sure. I don't think they've ever fumbled a Superman.
See,
cast.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I agree with
I feel
that.
like we
Well,
can't use any of the
besides
Supermans.
Dean
No,
Cain
be real. Dean Cain sucks, and we don't rock with Dean
Yeah,
Cain, but he has
bro.
the Superman
He's
look.
terrible, bro.
He has the Superman
Yeah,
look, though. You can't like
yeah.
he just does.
Obviously, he's not going to be top
he
four, but
sucks.
I
like-
He had it back in the day. For
I
in
feel
his
like we
performance,
can't-
but like just the way
We
he
can't
looks when
use
he got
any
cast, he looked like it.
Supermans. We can't use any Supermans or Spider-Mans because they all were great. The thing about these roles is that only one person was
I
casting
got
them
it.
and played them to that
I
level
got
to
it.
where they were like,
Benedict
wow,
Cumberbatch,
what a
Doctor
casting.
Strange, boom.
Oh,
Nobody else
that's-
You're
probably touching
correct.
that role like he
You
did,
are
bro.
correct. You
That
are
is a
correct.
good one.
And
now I'm
also-
just
and
realizing,
also-
even though it doesn't even matter that now because we're not basing off performance. Jason Momoa Lobo.
Oh,
Low key,
That's,
bro.
that is
He's
as
up
perfect as
there.
it gets.
Yeah, he
and
might.
Okay,
obviously,
okay.
obviously, he's not going to be up there, but I am gonna mention it because of how big a fan I am. John Bernthal is Frank Castle.
It's not crazy, bro. It's really not. Like he could be up there.
That's
I'd argue same thing for Wilson Bethel as Bullseye, bro. Looks
fair.
like Bullseye.
And then Vincent D'Onofrio for Kingpin. I mean, bro, that is like
they killed
Okay.
the Daredevil.
Okay,
character.
wait, hold on.
Okay. So we have definite.
maybe
Or I
we're
guess this.
spreading out too far. Hold
Wait,
on.
wait,
Jonah
wait.
Jameson and RDJ are our definite
Heath Ledger
two.
Joker.
See,
I take
on
that
the
back.
initial
different 'cause I
casting,
think he
people were pissed.
transforms.
on the initial
Yeah,
casting, people were not
People were
hyped.
pissed,
Yeah.
bro.
People were not
I would
hyped.
I would say the same
Joker.
thing for every Batman.
Okay.
Just off of initial
But-
casting, no, none of them.
Hear me out. The Rock.
As Black Adam, it's not crazy.
I
bro.
mean,
It's a really
I'm
good
gonna-
casting.
I mean,
It's not-
The
look,
thing is,
See,
I'm
one of
the
few
opposite
people
way.
that actually like his Black Adam. bro,
I
so
like the
don't think it's
movie
crazy.
and I like his performance. I don't see him as Black Adam.
the
I saw maybe when he
hierarchy
was
of
I
the
could
younger.
argue
DC
also
casting Mount Rushmore
Pierce
is about
Brosnan
to-
as Doctor Fate is up there.
The hierarchy of the.
The
Freaking,
hierarchy
what's his
of the
name?
Mount
As freaking
Rushmore.
as Cable. Freaking
John Berth or no, what's his name? Thanos.
Thanos, yeah.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Thank you.
Brolin.
Thank you. I don't know why I was
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
a
I mean,
solid
like,
Cable, bro.
does John Bernthal have a chance of being up there?
I think
He
he's
might.
definitely up there. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me go from the top. Let's go from the top. I think the only 100,000% no matter what is on the freaking list is J.K. Simmons, J. Jonah
Agreed.
Jameson.
J.K. Simmons.
Agreed.
Well,
And
also,
then
you
number
guys
one.
also wait a minute. You guys have to also think about. We're thinking this from people who like watch these movies a lot from the nerd like fandom. What about like the best comic book casting for people who don't necessarily watch the movies or read the comic books? Like they see that character and like this was a great casting, even though out of all these characters.
That's Henry
I mean,
Cavill
we
because
don't
the
have
Snyder
that
fans
insight,
don't read
so we
comic
wouldn't
books.
know.
Exactly,
So-
but I feel like we should be using that as well.
No, guys, I'm not mad at putting Henry Cavill Superman up there in the slightest. I think
he's perfect.
The
I think-
single-handedly perfect, like the single individual that should have played Superman when
Dang.
he got casted, and
We
they
need to have
fumbled it.
a
They fumbled
yeah,
it hard.
if we had a Mount Rushmore of fumbles in the world.
Oh, dude, wait a minute.
bro,
Margot
he's
Robbie
the-
Harley Quinn is 100%. Like even people who don't read or watch the movies know Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn. That's
Yep.
like
That is
that's
a great
like-
No,
shout.
I'm not gonna lie.
How
bro.
could I forget? She's Siri on
With
my phone.
that
How could I
logic-
forget, bro?
I might have to argue Anne Hathaway's Catwoman, bro, because everybody knows that Anne Hathaway played Catwoman.
but I wouldn't go to the degree of Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Like
Well,
just
no, but I
wouldn't
don't
as
think
a
Margot
casting.
Robbie's in the top 4.
I
There's
do
too
think
many
she is.
other.
I think she's in the
castings.
conversation for sure. I don't know about top 4. 'Cause,
Okay,
hold on, let's do it.
the ones that we
J.K.
got.
Simmons, RDJ, those are for sure.
Yeah, and I
think
think
Benedict
Margot.
Cumberbatch is a for sure, bro.
Dude.
I don't see very many people killing Doctor Strange like he did.
My
No, I'm not
argument
mad
for
at that
Margot
either, bro.
Robbie as Harley Quinn is strictly this. Comic book fans think she's the perfect casting for Harley Quinn. The movie fans think she's a perfect casting for Harley Quinn. People who don't even watch the movies go, Margot Robbie from either Barbie or Harley Quinn. Like they just
But that could be
know.
argued for tons of people. Like tons
But,
of
but yeah, for Batman or Superman or Spider-Man who have had
that could be
multiple
argued for
people play
Captain
them.
America, Chris Evans. Chris Evans looks exactly
Chris
like
Evans is
Captain
perfect.
America.
Yeah, no, Chris Evans is perfect. Chris Evans
But-
is up
That's
there.
what I'm saying, bro. Like he was
But
buff too. Like, dude.
and I will agree with Chris Evans as well because he has that same thing. People look at this actor, Chris
Exactly,
Evans,
that's
and
what I'm
Margot
saying.
Robbie, and they go, they are perfect for these characters.
Blade.
I don't-
Not
Blade.
Mahershala.
Wesley
Wesley Snipes, 100%. But let me say this: I don't
This
necessarily
Mount
think,
Rushmore's too hard. I don't like.
I don't
this one.
necessarily think it's top 4. I don't know if he's top 4, but I don't know. At the same time, I do think it is as perfect as that possibly can be, and not nearly the character of all these other characters we've mentioned, but Anthony Starr, Homelander.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
if
also,
Homelander
like,
was
we're
as
one
big as these
movie
other
in.
characters.
Exactly.
Nicholas Holt, Lex Luthor might be on this list, bro.
Okay, wait. I think the
Yes.
best way to figure this out, because there's so many, is just to each pick one that you think significantly fits the Mount Rushmore.
Well, but we
Or
already
we could
we've
just
already-
all agree on J.K. Simmons and leave the other 3 up there.
No, 'cause
This is
we all
true.
we all agree on J.K. Simmons and RDJ.
I agree.
Okay, so the
I
other
agree,
two
I agree,
can be
yeah.
left to the comments. The other
Yeah,
two can
leave
be
it-
left to the comments.
Well, I
Okay,
feel
no,
like
we
we need to
both
get
Marvel. Should we just do the other 2 DC and make
But
it?
we got
That's
we
fair.
got
we got to get one more at least, so
we
they
got to
can leave
get
the
it. No,
last
we got
one.
this. We got this. We got this. J.K.
I think
Simmons,
Margot
RDJ.
Robbie. I genuinely think Margot Robbie. She's not only the best casting for like the character of Harley Quinn, but she's one of the best female castings of all time. Like,
Okay,
you gotta realize this is a lot of
here's the
guys
thing.
on here.
Here's the thing.
She's one of the best.
I do think I do.
But what about
think-
Amanda Waller though?
Nah, Henry.
She's
look,
up there as well.
Hey, that third spot is Henry Cavill.
I'm not mad at that.
That,
I think
that third
he-
spot has to
No,
be Henry
see, I
Cavill.
think we got to do with Superman what we did for Batman. Like, we just can't argue them.
You
because,
can't,
dude. They're
because
all good. You have Tyler
they all
Hoechlin, you
look
have
like
them.
Christopher Reeve.
They
you
all
have
look
David
like them on
Cornsweet,
first
and they
cast.
all look like Superman.
Okay, then third is John Bernthal Punisher.
I don't
I
disagree with
disagree.
that. I can get behind that.
I disagree. There's just not enough people who know John Bernthal's Punisher because they don't watch
Yeah,
the
yeah. But
shows.
let me tell you something, Brandon. I think that he
They
is.
just, there's just no, from an unbiased point. There's just not enough people. I'd
Yeah,
say
that
more
shit's for the
people.
fucking-
I'm just messing.
I agree. He's a great Punisher.
I'm not mad at Harley, dude. I don't. I
Okay,
think,
we'll give it to Harley because I
I
believe
think it's
that.
Harley and I think it's Doctor Strange. I'll agree to that.
I could see Doctor
I
Strange.
could do that. I could do that list.
Bro,
for sure.
nobody's rocking that goatee like Benedict, bro. Nobody.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's
I
fair.
do think I think we're snubbing Jason Momoa a little bit. 'Cause
We're
I quite-
snubbing hella people.
But I think
Yeah,
Jason
that's the worst part
Momoa,
about this.
hurts a lot, bro. That
Jason
hurts a
Momoa,
lot.
even though it hasn't happened yet, like that is a man that is born to play this role.
I think we leave
I
the
think
fourth
the
spot
DCU
open.
is killing villains. I think the dude that's going to play Sinestro is going to look insane.
Yeah.
Nicholas Holt, Lex Luthor was perfect.
Perfect.
Jason Momoa is about to be perfect.
Look,
And all
Bro,
the
their
villains they're gonna do.
are killer
if
right now.
look if it
Brainiac?
if it ever happened, I think that Anthony Starr would be number 3 if he got cast as Eobard Thawne. That would be
Oh,
that'd
number
be-
100%.
That
That'd
would
be
be
one of the
number
best
three.
castings
Yeah.
ever,
you know
but
that's
it won't
just
happen.
for
But
Now-
let's just leave it with our 4 and move on. We got
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Uh,
Got comic book
J.K.
movies is next.
Simmons. Yeah, J.K. Simmons, freaking RDJ,
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Let's leave it there.
I'm
cool
down
that.
with that. I can get
Okay.
down with that.
Argue
All right,
in the
we've
comments
got-
though, because I want to know what you guys think.
Comic
Yeah.
book movies.
I feel like
This is gonna be
this one's
hard.
tough.
Let's
Okay.
get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way. It's got to be there. The Dark Knight,
Into the
whether you agree
Spider-Verse?
or not, it has to.
Agreed.
Be
I can
there.
agree.
The
The
Dark Knight has to be there.
Dark Knight has to be there.
Okay, wait a minute. This is the Mount Rushmore of comic book movies, though.
Yeah, Into the
Strictly
Spider-Verse is on there.
adapted from comic books. I would say the Batman's a better comic book movie than the Dark Knight, though.
Okay, but that's fine. But it still is a comic book movie.
That's
And
true, and it
like,
is. It's
Yeah, if we're arguing
culturally.
that, they're all going to be DC animated.
Yeah, we're not arguing what
That
the
is
best
true,
is.
and
We're
when
just
it comes
arguing.
to like relevance, the Dark Knight is more relevant.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
so
you guys are
so
comic book movie.
so question.
Into
so
the
question.
Spider-Verse is on there, bro.
So
Has to
so
be.
I do have
Like,
a question.
generational.
I do have a question. While Blade started off the success for Marvel movies,
Mhm.
I don't think that there's ever been a bigger, impactful superhero movie than the first Spider-Man when that came out. You know what I'm saying?
That's not crazy. The first Toby.
The first Toby.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
not
mad at
What do
crazy.
you
that
mean
at all.
impactful?
I mean,
as a
dude,
superhero movie.
everybody was
My second
everybody
place-
was at
Bro,
that
you
print.
you got Infinity War,
I was gonna say,
Endgame,
hold on.
No Way Home.
Hold on,
No,
let me
but
let me give
like-
an argument for my
way
second place.
bigger.
I think the second movie to be put on there, I think should be Avengers 1.
I disagree.
I think it's the first ever team up movie we ever got. It's the first the first build up to a big movie we ever got, like in cinema history, pretty much. Like
I
it's
think-
never been done before. The MCU would not be a thing without it, and
I'd put both Avengers and Infinity War, or Endgame
I
and
would
Infinity
put
War over the
Infinity
first
War
one.
See,
on there
none of those
simply
would have
for the
happened.
fact it's the first time, at least if I remember right, that we ever saw a universe lose. Not just like the heroes, but the world lost.
no, I
Yeah,
definitely
no.
think Infinity War is up there for sure.
And we got to think, everybody was talking about Infinity War.
Dude,
and
that
Endgame.
my theater
People
was
are like,
silent
please,
after
dude,
Infinity War.
dude,
Dead
dude,
silent. Nobody was
while-
saying a word.
My
when we were
girlfriend was
walking out.
they were telling, wait, was it you or it might have been her or you, Nate, but they were like literally kicking people out of the classroom in school for spoiling the movie, like sending them to the principal.
Yeah, bro.
Spoiling
Yeah,
the
they
movie.
did
What was
at
that
my school,
spoiler?
too.
Because it was that
for
serious.
the snap you're saying?
Yeah, for the snap.
Yeah.
So
They were-
I think that Christopher Reeve's Superman has to be up there.
Agreed.
I think that has
Agreed.
to be up
I
there.
actually agree with that.
That's so tough because yes, it inspired a whole generation of Superman after, but you got to think this generation of like fans and stuff like that don't really like they're not most people haven't went back and watched the Christopher Reeve Superman movie. They just
No,
know
but a lot of people watched the documentary that came out last year.
True. I feel like Spider-Man 1 is 100, and I'm not even like super huge on the
Well,
Toby
but think
movies.
about
Spider-Man
what the
1
Mount
has to
Rushmore
be
is.
there,
Think
bro.
about what
Has
Mount
to be.
Rushmore is. It's not necessarily who is currently the most important. It is who is
It's
the most
overall.
important. And so, like,
Overall.
So, but that's what I was saying.
I think
While Blade was the first success for Marvel, Spider-Man 1's success was monumental.
It was adults, kids. It's carried
Dude.
over to kids nowadays. I think
I
Tobey
mean,
Maguire's first Spider-Man
That's
movie
not
is
me just
hands
glazing.
down.
I mean, like literally, bro.
no,
like,
I think Toby. I think it's either Spider-Man 1 or 2 should be on there.
One
I
or
would
two.
probably argue a little bit more for 2 just because I think it's
That's
better.
fair.
But
I
That's
would
fair.
put 1 strictly because of Willem Dafoe and Green Goblin.
yeah, I mean, I'm
I
not
would
mad
put
at 1 strictly also because it's 1, and so. But
There is also other comic book movies like outside Marvel and DC too.
This
of
is
course,
true.
but
This
let's
is
be
true.
real, they're not going to be in there. Like,
Yeah.
yes, like the only other one I feel like could maybe make an argument is like Men in Black.
Yeah,
That's
but even
fire,
then,
dude.
I
Men
wouldn't
in
put
Black
them
is
at the
fire.
levels of.
But because also we know they're comic book movies, but the world doesn't.
Okay,
fair.
Okay. So what all do we got? We've got.
I think The Dark Knight, Spider-Man 1, and Into the Spider-Verse are top 3. I think they have to be. Because Into the Spider-Verse, what it did for animation, what it did for character, all of it is genuinely
Into the
next
Spider-Verse
level.
is easily on there.
And
Easily.
okay, I feel like Black Panther 1 has to be in the conversation for the 4th spot as well. You got to think like the relevance that Black Panther 1 had.
Of course, yeah, no, of course, but
Superman 2025. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I don't know what that.
I mean,
fourth
in
spot
my
could be.
opinion, Superman 2025 is one of the best comic book movies.
100,000%.
I think the only two, I feel
my
like the
second
only two
favorite
I can
ever.
argue for my 4th are literally Endgame or Black Panther for the 4.
Wait,
Just in terms
I would
of
argue
relevance.
Infinity War.
wait, we
before
didn't do
I argue
Infinity
Endgame.
War. It's Infinity War.
No,
Yeah.
Infinity War is 4th.
it's Endgame.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Infinity
Let's be
War.
honest.
Is the first
You
time
can
we've
say- you
seen
can say
a
Infinity War is a-
world lose.
Yeah,
Ain't no
I
way
think
you're saying
Infinity War-
Endgame and then saying if you're saying Endgame, then how the hell do you not agree with Iron Man, bro?
When I'm talking about the relevance of the movie of Endgame was something that I've never seen before. The relevance of that movie was worldwide.
But you also got to realize it is literally part 2 of Infinity War.
That's
Exactly.
fine.
If
You can say
didn't see
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
I agree. You could say Infinity
You
War is
should
the
be
better
watching it.
movie. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as a movie relevance-wise, Endgame was a topic for a year after it came out. People were getting suspended from school for spoiling
Same
things.
with
But
Infinity War.
Infinity War is the buildup, and then we get a 5-year time jump. So, like, Infinity War is where that hype.
Dude, the Avengers Assemble scene alone is enough for Mount Rushmore. I'm being
I don't want to
serious.
hear it. If you say that, then Avengers 1 is up there because Avengers 1 should be that's the first Avengers Assemble.
No,
there is no Avengers Assemble
no
without that
spot
shit.
in Avengers 1 will ever live up to the end of Endgame.
And none of those will
There's-
ever exist if Avengers 1
Agreed,
didn't happen.
agreed. But we're not talking about which one would exist because of what. None
Me
of this would
personally,
exist
I
without
think-
Blade.
I'll let it be known to everyone watching. I think that 4th spot should go to Avengers 1, but and then Infinity
None of
War
this
be
would
my
exist
second
without
choice.
Blade, and none of this would exist about the early Spider-Man movie. You can't go. None of this would exist without.
I mean,
this.
if we're arguing that, bro, I'm arguing Flashpoint Paradox. that's one of the best comic book movies.
It
of
100%
all
is. It
time.
100%
up there.
is.
Yeah,
It
it's amazing.
100% is.
But the only reason I wouldn't argue
But it's
that one
not.
is
Yeah,
just
it's no
because
cultural impact.
and general audience and yeah.
I mean, I could argue Mask of the Phantasm because it's regarded as the best Batman animated movie.
Just
of
think
all
about
time.
You could argue that one.
think about
And it
we-
was theatrical release, so people
You can
did
also
see it.
crazy one. The Mask is also a huge one.
It's true.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, that's
For
fair.
me,
I'm
it's
just saying
Infinity
it's.
War or Avengers 1.
I got Endgame or Black Panther.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we have to leave the
Also,
fourth up
Are
to
we,
some.
are we forgetting the X-Men movies, Loki?
Yeah, we are.
Logan?
None of them live up.
Logan?
Logan's great.
It's up there, but it's not Infinity.
It's one of those ones.
Like popularity,
Logan's one of those ones.
popularity.
Great movie. Popularity just isn't the same as something like The Dark Knight.
It's definitely up there, but
I don't know, bro. Was it not the first rated R movie? Did it come out before Deadpool? I swear it's
Yeah.
the first rated
Yeah,
R.
I think it was the same.
Wait,
year.
no. Deadpool came out first. Deadpool came out in
Did-
2016. Logan 2017.
You're right.
man,
I think we leave the fourth up to the comments because I don't think we're gonna decide on one.
I think.
mean, my fourth is Infinity War.
Infinity
at the
War.
moment.
No, do you think it's
Infinity War. I'm down
then,
with
then
Infinity War.
sorry, Brandon. You,
So
Yeah,
it's
I
just Brandon.
you just
That's
got
fine.
cooked.
That's fine. I disagree.
Looks like we're in the end game now. It's Infinity.
Uh-huh.
Oh, did you just reference Endgame?
I did.
No, he referenced Avengers.
It technically that wasn't Infinity War though. When Doctor
Avengers Doomsday, which is not happening anymore, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, comic books.
All right, top 4 comic books all time.
Here we go. The last Mount Rushmore of the day. We saved it for the end. It's the hardest one probably. Brandon,
Okay.
I think you're gonna maybe have to unfortunately allow some.
Wait,
Some
I have a
Frank.
question. Are we gonna be like Jeff Johns Green Lantern, or like like a specific
A series, yeah, like
Right,
Jeff
okay.
All time.
Johns by Green Lantern.
So I think
Let's be real. It has to be there. I don't know if any of us want to put it there, but Dark Knight Returns has to be there.
Get out of
Yeah.
here. I'm putting- no,
I'll put Watchmen there, but I'm not putting.
I'm
Dark
putting
Knight
Year
Returns there.
One over Dark Knight Returns any day.
Dark Knight
I'm not
Returns has
even-
to be there. We would not have Brandon. We wouldn't have your favorite version of Batman today without Dark Knight Returns, champion.
Oh my
Agreed,
god!
but
No, we
that
wouldn't
shit
have.
does
No.
not hold up at
That's
all. Like,
that's so incorrect. We wouldn't have
like
the
we're
Batman we
arguing
have today
comics of
without
all
Batman
time.
Year
That shit
One.
does not hold up today, bro. It's
We
buns.
wouldn't
That's
have
not.
the
That's
Batman
not
we
what.
have.
That's not what we're talking about, bro. The Dark Knight Returns revitalized the character.
No, it didn't. It was
Bro,
no.
before
Listen,
that came
listen,
out, bro
listen.
was hitting them with the.
No, listen.
Dark
Knight
Listen,
Returns is
you're not
a
listening to me.
Elseworld
You're not
story.
listening
Like,
to me.
bro.
Frank Miller, yes, revitalized Batman, but it wasn't the Dark Knight Returns. That was an Elseworld story that had no impact on Batman and main
Exactly.
continuity. It
Yeah,
was
but-
Batman Year One that changed Batman as a character. Dark Knight Returns, it's like saying Damian improved as a character because of Deceased. No, he didn't.
I
He
ain't putting Carrie
improved-
Kelly in the top 4, bro.
Get
That ain't
out
happening.
of here! And that book
No,
is
fair, that's
that
fair,
book
that's
is
fair.
buns, bro. It's buns. At
I
least
am
Batman
not-
Year
Okay,
One
okay,
is
okay,
an
okay,
origin.
okay. Here's the thing, though. If we ain't putting Dark Knight Returns up there, the Killing Joke has to be there. Killing Joke has to be there.
Get out of there too, bro. No.
I'm not saying it's goaded, but Killing Joke has to be there. That is one
No.
of the most iconic Batman stories of all time.
Dude, but there's a lot of iconic Batman.
No,
stories that could belong there.
nah, bro. Not like
No,
Killing
if
Joke.
we're going one specific Batman story to
Everybody
represent
knows
Batman on the Mount Rushmore, it's unfortunately it's Batman Year One. It's
You don't
it's
like-
Year
you don't
One.
like Year One? You don't
I mean,
like
it's
Year
okay.
One?
It's okay.
And I don't even think that has to be there. Like that might be there, but
But
like,
if we're
dude,
picking a Batman book, it's Year One.
Let me offer a third one. Long Halloween.
Ooh,
It's not
I can
crazy.
get down. I can get down with Long Halloween.
I
Everybody
can
knows
also
Long
get down with Long
And
Halloween.
it's
And that
way
could be our
better than
Batman
Year
book.
One.
That could be our Batman book on the,
I
on the
agree
Mount
it's
Rushmore
better
because
than
we
yours.
actually
Okay,
like
okay.
it.
So
Yeah,
So I think All Star Superman is up there.
you got.
Okay.
I see. I'm not big on All Star
I
Superman,
like
but
it.
I kind
really
of agree
do,
with you.
But in the Mount
I'm not
Rushmore,
I'm not
I don't
saying
even think
it's
that's the best Superman book.
Well,
Again,
that's what,
I agree, but we're going off of all time. I feel
See, I
like
love absolutes.
You,
I
you
mean, I love
probably
All-Star
would be
Superman.
right on that.
that's what I'm saying. I really love All Star Superman.
And then you have to go with the Spider-Man. I feel like as the big
Guys,
three.
okay, there's a lot of great indie stuff though too. Like we don't just have to pick
No,
Marvel.
I know.
No,
we
that's the
definitely.
thing.
I think Invincible is up there, right?
Dude,
but
I'm
it's
saying,
not.
like,
It's
bro,
not, though.
it might be up there.
Dude,
like, it
of
genuinely
all
might be.
comics ever, for
I don't know.
top
I'm
four,
saying
Dude,
I'm just saying
I
it might
love
be. It might
Invincible.
be.
You
I
haven't
love
read
it.
it, so I can't say
Yeah, I
it.
know,
I
but
have read it. It has
it
one of
doesn't
the
even
best
matter how good
endings
it
of a
is.
comic
All
book
comics ever.
One of the
Ever.
best endings in a comic book ever, dude.
But not everyone's read
Yeah,
Invincible.
it
It's
doesn't
not.
even matter how good it is. It doesn't matter how good
Yeah,
it
But
is.
not
Like,
everyone's read
Ghost
Batman: The
Machine.
Long
Let's
Halloween or
Rook
Batman Year
Exodus.
One. Like we're not
Rook
going to
Exodus.
argue
Nate would
that
call
everyone
one of the
hasn't
best
read it.
comic books he's ever read. Rook
Okay.
Exodus, right? But
If,
that doesn't mean
if
it's
we're gonna
top
put
four.
an indie comic book on there, it's Invincible. Like it has to be.
I'm gonna
well,
be
I
At
mean,
honest.
least the most well known.
I don't think
put
there's an
Walking
indie
Dead
comic
over
on
it.
there though.
I put Walking Dead.
Walking Dead over Invincible?
It's way bigger
Okay,
show.
okay,
It might
okay,
not feel
look.
like
It's
it currently.
not though. Like
No, it might not feel like it currently
Well,
because
but
currently
no.
Invincible is bigger, but in the grand scheme of things, Walking Dead is one of the
We
biggest
have
shows
to take
of
the.
Yeah, but
all
it
We have to
time.
take
also
adaptations
lost
out of it,
all
though.
its viewers after it kept the comic book
Okay, so
format.
for
Like
Wait,
it
are
did
we-
with the comic book didn't lost its
Are we
viewers.
arguing adaptations? Like, are we saying it's more important because it has an adaptation?
No,
Are we
not
completely-
necessarily,
Are we
but
get-
it is
are
a
we-
factor.
No, I'm
Okay.
arguing the comic book.
Then Civil
Which
War.
The Walking Dead is great. It's a great book, but it's
okay,
not.
I think
Civil
for
War.
I think for Spider-Man we got to go Ultimate Spider-Man 2000, right?
That's
For
not crazy.
Spider-Man's
I don't hate
position
that.
out
Probably.
there.
I don't
Well,
hate
like,
that.
we don't
Because they
necessarily
gave us
have
Miles.
to do.
I know we don't have to have a Spider-Man
Yeah.
up there, but I just
I kind of agree because you got to think it not only gave us one of the best Spider-Man runs, but it also gave us Miles Morales.
I think Ultimate Spider-Man has to be up there.
I think
I-
Civil War is a good pick too because you got to think not only the movie but the significance that it had on the debate of the registration versus anti-registration was a debate everywhere. Comic books, people, movies, everywhere.
I'm sure this has already crossed Nate's mind. I think Flashpoint's got to be there too.
I agree.
has-
Flashpoint can be up there as well. It reset an entire universe. Like,
Flashpoint kind of has to.
this is one that's really tough.
And I mean, honestly, back to with the indie characters, if we do an indie book, I think number one has to be Spawn, actually, now that I think
I
about it.
disagree. I think it's Invincible.
I don't
I
think
just-
so, bro.
if
Dude,
you don't-
I think we're
you
we're
don't
in the
fun
comic
if
book
you
world.
read
We're in
so
the
like-
comic book world,
so
but there's
like-
still, dude, there are so many
so-
people.
so
I
who
don't
have no
think an
idea what
indie
that is.
comic will be up there, but if an indie comic was to go up there, it shouldn't because there's no indie comic that's better than the top four of Marvel and DC. Let's be honest. Even though
Well,
personally
better,
it might
sure,
be
but,
better,
like, bigger, no.
but bigger, no. I do think Spawn would go up before.
I get what you're saying, Stu. Invincible is 100% more
It's
popular.
better,
Like,
and it's
and
better
quality
than Spawn.
wise,
It's-
sure,
But
so
Spawn
many
is
people that don't know what
Spawn's the
Invincible is.
OG, bro.
It is
Spawn
what
The
made
only
indie
people that
comics.
haven't read Invincible are the people like Nate that don't want to read it because they want to be surprised by the show. That's it.
Well, and
I'm
half-
with you.
Like,
and,
I think it's
if
better.
you
99%
read
of the
comic books,
population.
you've read Invincible. Like it's just how it is.
But like,
It's
it's
not
just
a lot of people have read it. I feel like you don't like. Not a lot of people have read Invincible.
Invincible
Yeah.
is
Not a.
the
All I
most
know is
accessible indie comic out there.
I agree. I agree.
There's
But
no way
most
people
people are
just-
just like most people are like, why would I read it? I have the show. They're adapting it one for one. Who cares? Type of thing.
That's what
And,
I'm
like,
saying.
me
Those
and
are
you-
the people that haven't read
I
it.
think
Yeah.
you're also underestimating. Like,
comic
there's
books,
still
you're
a
probably-
really
you've probably read
large
Invincible.
amount of people that don't know what Invincible is. Like, it's a big
Yeah.
show, but it's
To
not
us.
that big. Like,
And
it's
I
like
think- I think
we're
y'all
in
are
the
forgetting-
niche.
we make content about comic books, so we know everything. But like,
But
even
okay, but that argument, like, not everyone has read Batman: The Long Halloween
True,
or Batman
true.
Year
But they
One.
know what it
who
is,
Batman
though.
is,
But they know what
haven't
it
read
is.
those stories.
I'm going straight. That's why I think we should rule out adaptations and go strictly off of comic book fans. What's the Mount Rushmore for comic book fans?
That's
For
fair.
people who strictly read comic books, what would be the definitive Mount Rushmore?
That's what I'm saying. Watchmen would be on there.
Watchmen is up there, even though it's boring. I think Kingdom Come is also up there.
100%.
for sure, for sure,
Kingdom,
Kingdom is up there.
Watchmen,
Ultimate Spider-Man, right?
I agree.
Ultimate Spider-Man
It
2000. I think it's
probably
got to be.
is. It's probably the most well-known Marvel comic book out there. So yeah.
And then number 4 is Under the
No,
Red
no,
Hood.
it's
Everybody
not.
knows
It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
Mm,
that. No,
That's-
no.
that's like
I ain't
Crisis
giving
on
that.
maybe
Infinite Earths.
well-known wise,
I ain't giving
but
that.
reader-wise, it's
Yeah,
definitely.
it's like Crisis on Infinite
You
Earths.
think
Ain't
so?
nobody read that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
People know it,
And
but
then,
they ain't
and
read it.
then, yeah, number 4 is Under the Red Hood. We all agree? We're good?
I can agree with that.
No.
Let's go. I'm with you. I think for
It's-
our 4, you just got to go with the like. Obviously, okay, so I think we might have to go Flashpoint
I think it has to be. I think it's Flashpoint.
because it
As-
reset the
I
entire
mean, like,
universe.
as a,
Everyone
I
read
don't
it.
even think I agree with that. Like, as I don't.
Really? Dang. I mean, like, what would you throw over it just off the
Watchmen,
dome?
Kingdom Come, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Flashpoint seem like the biggest comic books that pretty much everyone has read. Like when it comes to like I gotta recommend this. If I'm recommending one of the coolest things I've ever read in DC Comics, I'm recommending Flashpoint. You know, if I'm recommending one of the deepest dives into superheroes and all these things, Watchmen is obviously the biggest dissection of how superheroes work in the main world.
Oh,
You know,
I'm telling you, Invincible is up there. But I'm
it's not top
Flashpoint's
four.
fine. It's whatever.
Up
But
there, fine, but
Invincible
there's
would
just
be my
it's not
fourth.
top 4 comic.
I agree.
Mount Rushmore.
I could
ever.
say top 10 for sure, but top four I wouldn't say.
Well, I mean, these
Because
wouldn't
me
even be my
personally,
top four.
I don't
like,
even-
It's not your personal
No, of
top
course.
four.
Exactly.
It's your top four.
I don't
like,
even
known.
love Kingdom Come or Watchmen, but I think they're both up on the top four.
That's what I'm saying. Invincible is well known like that. That's
But I
just
feel like
how.
I feel like
just
I
feels
feel
that
like
way
we're
'cause it's
overestimating because of the movie.
I'm not saying
because
the
of
show didn't help that out, but because of the show, people read the comic.
Yeah,
I mean, would y'all put Frank Miller's Daredevil up there?
Yeah.
it could be. It could be.
That's what I'm thinking.
What I'm thinking of
Realistically,
is I feel like we're.
I think it's Batman Year One.
Well, I think
if we're going
what
for
we're
a
also
four,
realizing is us four. If we're trying to because we're trying to do this for like the world of comics, not necessarily just us four. Us four are massive DC guys. I think we need an X-Men book.
but
You
what
know,
X-Men
you're
book is
probably right.
is competing with those though? Like
Probably
which one
like
do you
a.
think?
I mean, I
Like
would
the
offer, I don't
Dark
know, this
Phoenix
is a little
saga?
bit of an older one. I don't know if you guys have read it, but it is
God Loves, Man
unbelievably
Kills.
important to the history of comic books. Is X-Men God Loves, Man Kills.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. We get introduced to Rogue in that as well.
Yeah, but
And
like really thinking about it, 50% of comic book readers haven't read that. I haven't read it.
No, I
A
haven't
lot
read
of
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I
even
know.
X,
See, that's why
yeah.
it's a lesser
We're
known.
going off of
but
things
like,
that
but also
I genuinely think it's Batman Year One because it's the definitive. Hey, I want to read the biggest character in superheroes, aka Batman. What should I read?
Batman is not the
99%.
big, but he's not the biggest character in superheroes. Spider-Man, bro. It's not even.
We
Close.
already have a Spider-Man though.
Yeah, I know.
no,
but
he was just saying.
you can't
Okay,
be
so what
going
we've
around.
got,
It's Year One. Everyone recommends.
What,
Year
what do
One.
we got right now? What do we got right now?
Kingdom Come, Watchmen, Ultimate Spider-Man.
See, bro, I don't even know that I agree with Kingdom Come.
I mean, we can kick
No,
off Kingdom
King-
One. Kingdom
I
Come,
think
but
Kingdom Come has to be up there.
Agreed.
Kingdom Come definitely. Like that was
Like they just modeled David Cornsweat's logo off of it and everything. Like it's got to be.
essentially, and like
And Mark
bro,
Waid, Alex Ross, like Alex
yeah,
Ross
bro,
alone.
Alex Ross. Okay, I'm trying to think.
Like what about like a Days of Future Past or like Phoenix Saga? Like I feel like
that's what I was
That's what
saying.
I'm
The Phoenix
saying.
Saga
we're
could be.
we're DC guys, so like it's a little, but like the world of comic books, X-Men is like the shit. X-Men are like the team. Like
Yeah. But I feel like you have to also say for it to be on the Mount Rushmore, even as DC guys, we have to have read it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how important it is. Because even though we're DC
have you not
guys,
read?
we've
I
read
mean,
it.
we've all read Days of Future Past, and
No.
oh, have
You
read Phoenix
haven't?
Saga?
I'm pretty sure me and you, Nate, are the only ones that have read God Loves, Man Kills.
Like
I haven't read that.
I would say from a comic
highly
book reader
recommend it. It's important.
standpoint, Civil
So good.
War is more universally read than Days of Future Past. Civil War, I feel like
I've read Days of Future Past. I haven't read Civil War.
Chat Secret Wars 2015.
ooh, Secret Wars is a good one as well.
That's a great shout.
I
See,
might
but throw
put
that in there, then you got to throw Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's like just as important.
yeah. Dang it, this one's
It
tough.
was
Let's
just
not-
it was just a shout. It was just
let's
a
just
shout.
not let's
No,
just not do
I
this one.
agree. Like it probably belongs on there, but like
Brandon, every time we
like, it's an
we
event, so,
argue,
like, it's
Brandon's like,
hard.
let's just give up.
He's like, I don't like
Let's just give
confrontation,
up and
guys. Let's
quit.
just calm down. Let's just stop for a second, okay?
Well, I think it's because we have to put some ground rules on stuff like comic books because like are we including events? Because if we're including events, obviously the events are going to be bigger than your stuff like Batman Year One, Daredevil, Born Again. Like those events were the biggest thing that was happening.
Well, I mean,
at the time.
because it's like, I mean, there's a lot of arguments you can make. Like, while it's not everyone's favorite, it's one of the most important. Like JMS's Amazing Spider-Man, it's like one of the most important runs to
Yeah.
Spider-Man of all time. I personally love it. I know a lot of people hate it, but it is one of the most important runs to his career.
100%.
I don't know, man. But then like Jeff Johns' Flash with Wally, dude, I mean, it's like Flash Rebirth. Like, dude, I mean, there's just so many important runs, dude. Like, there's just so many. Nightfall, like the breaking of the bat. Come on, dude. Like, there's a ton that we could be discussing, to be honest.
Parallax arc back in the day was very popular.
This is true. This is true.
Kyle Rayner's introduction, that's a huge part of the Green Lantern lore.
See, like
Jeff
even
Johns' Green Lantern in
Let me
general
offer
is
something.
huge. Jeff Johns Flash, Jeff Johns Aquaman.
Let
Like,
me
bro,
offer something. Ready, 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 ready. We got Kingdom Come, we got Ultimate Spider-Man, and we got what is it? What's the
Kingdom
third?
Come, Ultimate Spider-Man. What did we
Watchmen.
say? Watchmen.
And Watchmen. I'm going a different route. You guys can shut it down if you want. Calvin and Hobbes.
What did
Never
you
read
say?
it.
Calvin
Never
and
read
Hobbes.
Cal. Never
Hear
read
me out.
Calvin
Hear me
and
out. Hear me out.
Hobbes.
Archie.
Calvin and
Oh
Hobbes.
my God, bro.
What about? Or I was trying to think in the indie world, like Mouse.
No, not as big. Even I don't know.
It is pretty freaking big though. Like
Yeah, but I don't know if I
Mouse is
could.
huge.
Um,
I don't know, man. I'm kind of stumped on this one, bro.
I think we take our top three there and we leave it up to the audience.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay, we'll go Calvin and
Say
Hobbes.
Calvin and
It's
Hobbes.
Invincible, bro. I'm going with Invincible.
Really think about it though. Who don't know about Calvin and Hobbes?
I
You don't know
mean,
what that is?
I know it's
I
a
don't-
boy and a
yeah, I
tiger.
don't
I know
know
it's a
it- I
boy
don't
and a
know.
tiger. That's about it.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
exactly.
that
That's all
is.
you really need to know.
Is that that one book that you picked up in your vlog at Barnes and Noble that one time?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, I remember you doing that. And he picked it up when we were in San Diego, or he looked at him.
Well, I
in
mean,
San
I've looked at
Diego.
them. I don't own any.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I've looked at them all the time, but I do need to buy some. That
because
and
they
Frost.
had all those copies at that store in San Diego that we stopped by.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
absolutely.
they had a bunch of at Barnes too.
I'm not gonna lie. I just thought of it. The new Teen Titans might be on that list, and hear me out on why. Hear me out on why.
Mm.
It's the starting point for the Teen Titans known today. It's the introduction of Raven, Starfire, Cyborg. In that same comic, Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. It is
True,
a very big comic. It's the introduction of Deathstroke.
but it's not one that people read to get into Teen Titans. They just
All
know
right.
it's
I,
what
I
Who
form it's
figured
doesn't
it
in.
read
out.
it?
I
That is
figured it
the
out. The
most.
fourth spot.
That is the most recommended book outside Jeff Johns' Teen Titans to get into Teen Titans.
Guys, hold
That's
on. I
the
figured it
only
out.
way.
It's Dork. It's Dork number one, bro.
Hey,
Guys,
Dork
it's
is phenomenal,
obviously
bro.
it's
I
it's
don't
Tom
care. If there's
King's
Dork
Wonder
haters out
Woman,
there,
guys.
No, Dork is great. Dork is great.
Dork is phenomenal, bro. I don't care.
It's great. You know, I met me and Brandon. We met Brett at
He was
Chicago.
really nice.
He's
He
super
was
Yeah.
cool.
really
Yeah,
nice.
he was really really cool. It seemed like he was just like hyped about everything, and
That's
yeah,
awesome.
because you would kind of think like sometimes I would think like if you when you have a book like that just like explode, like I feel like sometimes it can like you never know how they're
Be a
gonna react
lot.
to it at a con because like you're probably just getting like you're no longer Brett Bean, a human being. You're the dork machine, and everyone just walks up to you with 1,000 dorks and like sign, 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 dork, 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 sign. And so, but
Yep.
he was super cool, like super thankful for everything, and it was awesome. He deserves it. So yeah, there we
Uh,
go, Mount Rushmore.
yeah,
We can't decide. We don't know what
yeah.
this fourth one. So you guys are gonna have to decide. You guys are gonna have to help us with our Marvel Mount Rushmore, whether it's Iron Man or Captain America, or if there's a third option that you guys think deserves to be in there as well. And then same for the
Mm.
comic books. Help us out. We got Kingdom Come, Watchmen, and Ultimate Spider-Man, the original Ultimate Spider-Man, and we just need that third spot. So yeah, help us out with that. Let us know what you guys think between Iron Man or Captain America, or if there's a third person you think that belongs on that Mount Rushmore of Marvel. But yeah, with that, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the first episode
We
of the
back.
Hall of Nerds
Boom.
return. We have returned. Let's see if we
Let's
can outro
go.
this thing. What you got for him, Stu?
Uh, just so you guys are aware, these episodes will now be bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks you'll
Good
get a
shout.
new episode.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like when this one drops, 2 weeks later you'll get a new one.
Yes. Instead
But
of weekly.
I
yeah,
thought we
so
were-
you'll be seeing us back in 2 weeks.
I thought we were doing every 4 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, no, like you said, we're going to be on the bi-weekly schedule, but that's only because we want to have longer episodes and even better episodes, more thought out and everything. Instead of having to rush every week, we can have it be more fledged out, and more of us can be on the episodes more often and everything. We're not missing them and stuff, but bear with us. We appreciate you guys. We're back.
We back.
Sir,
We're back.
Nerd on and nerd out.
nerd out.
Nerd out.
Ah.